I want to make music is a thought that a lot of people have. And to my knowledge, it's probably one of the most accessible things that you could do. There's a bunch of phone apps, websites, free programs. Go to Facebook Marketplace and buy a shitty keyboard. Go pick up a stone and throw it at some sheet metal. That's your snare. You get the point. Now, since it is so accessible, many people have tried and genuinely made these beautiful pieces of art that you can just bless your ears with. Too bad that's only like 1% though. But that's the beautiful thing about music. It is subjective. It is subjective. People take the sounds that they like or that they're inspired by and put that into their own works of art. Is that art always good?
My name's Emily and I'm
Oh my god, yes. But what does that have to do with me? You see, I've interacted with FL Studio a lot of times in my life, whether it's me screwing around with the program not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, or me watching someone make music right before my very eyes. And it's normally that one. And in doing so, people have asked me for opinions, like, what sounds good here? Do you like how this sounds? What should I add here? And I just sit here feeling like an idiot not understanding what's going on at all. I bought FL Studio in 2021, and in those 4 years I've had it, I've barely touched it. I probably can count the amount of times I've touched it with like one hand. So it's probably like 4. The only times I've really interacted with it is when people came over, realized I had FL Studio on my computer, and then made a beat on it in front of me. And that just like goes to show I've never personally used it, like ever. I bought the producer edition of FL Studio, which is about $200, and I want to get my money's worth. So I am going to learn how this program works, the ins and out of this entire thing in a single month. I have a few goals that I set for myself. Number 1, I want to be able to use this program comfortably. I want to be comfortable with this program. I want to understand what most of the interfaces does. I don't want to get like lost just opening up the program and just being overwhelmed with information. I want to be able to know where things are and understand what most things do. And like every now and then have to look up a YouTube tutorial. Number 2, I want to learn about plugins. I know there's like plugins for every program on earth, but to me, I feel like FL Studio has always had these like really cool plugins for some reason. And each plugin does its like own thing. Some could be for some like a drum kit or something like that. And others could be for like a synthesizer or something. I don't know anything about this program. And 3, maybe learn about music theory. I don't know how true that one's gonna be. Like maybe I'm like just a freaking god at FL Studio and I don't need it. But maybe there will be a point where I'm like, I don't understand this, or like, maybe I could benefit from just learning about music theory. You know what I'm saying? Today is Tuesday, April 1st. And the day's coming to a close. I am giving myself 30 days to make 3 songs. I want them finished every Tuesday, and they'll be judged by my friends who make music. And I guess we'll see how I improve or whatever. And one final thing. I am not using any of my friends who have somewhat knowledge of music. I am learning this completely on my own. They are not going to be a crutch for me. I'm raw dogging this, and I'm probably going to die in the trenches. But with that, let's go learn how FL Studio works. It's a different day. So I was going to start yesterday, but I got busy, so we're starting this a day late, but we're getting into it. So I was thinking, what is the best first song to make? And then it hit me that I should just make a lo-fi beat. Because number 1, lo-fi beats aren't like super challenging. It can be as simple or as complicated as you want. And like I already like lo-fi and I really understand how it like sounds and stuff because I listen to it only. So that's what I'm going to start with. But I don't know how the program works, so we're gonna watch a fun little YouTube video about how FL Studio works. We're gonna do it! Since I'm in public, it's gonna sound like I'm whispering into this mic, like I'm in my parents' basement, but I just don't want to be loud and I want to be respectful to others. So, looking back on it now, FL Studio is not that complicated of a program. It's just really overwhelming with the amount of shit that they shove into your face. It's pretty much like an airplane's control system where you have all these like buttons and doodads, but like only 3 of them actually matter. Welcome to FL Studio. I know the channel rack and I know the piano roll. It's crazy because you don't really need much more to make a simple beat, but I didn't know that, so I went to YouTube to learn information that I already knew about.
Don't know me, I'm Game from BusyWorks. Beats.com. We trained
Okay.
over going to work with Drake, Kanye West, Post Malone, Ariana Grande, French Montana, Young Thug, YG, Lil Baby, Polo G, Trippie Redd, J. Cole, and a ton more. The second button is called the piano roll. This is where we edit individual MIDI notes or the melodies for specific instruments. This down.
Okay, whoa, he just went over so much information real quick.
This video, I'll guide you through FL Studio in 5 simple steps. We can
Hold on,
see 5
we're
buttons
starting.
that can
He's
navigate
going- this guy's
around
going
the
way
DAW.
too
This
fucking
first
fast.
button, if you screw up your screen, go to View, go to Arrange Windows, and then go to Realign. This will
Okay, it's
fix
like
your screen
any
to pull
Premiere
everything
thing
back into
ever.
the search folder, and then go into your computer and find
Where the
wherever your
fuck did he already
settings,
go?
And then Dr. Dre, Kanye West, Jay-Z, Mos Def,
Dude,
Kendrick
say it
Lamar,
again.
on. Click this folder icon to select that folder. Also, if you're using a MIDI device, go to
Literally
Options, go to MIDI
The
settings.
fastest
Mine is plugged in.
tutorial.
You have to
I'm
do first
so
is
lost right now.
the actual-
I feel like everything he said hasn't even applied to like what I want to do. Like he's talking about like plugins, he's talking about like sample packs, he's talking about just stuff like that. I don't have any of that, and I don't think I'm gonna get any of that. Maybe I will as I go on, but like he's just saying all the shit that is just going through one ear and out the other. Like I don't even like what is going on. A lot of the information given to me was unneeded, and it was honestly pretty overwhelming. Like I watched this video to not be overwhelmed by the amount of doodads and buttons that FL presents to me, but this video kinda did the opposite. Look at this guy's screen. What is Fruity Filter? What is Kramer Pi Stereo? Bus Force? Filter Freak? Pumpkin? Bro, what is this? I tried following the tutorial for like a little longer.
Learn more at busyworksbeats.com/premium.
No, plug
If you
your
struggle to
shit
come up-
again. Until I just started doing shit on my own because I realized I was getting nothing out of it.
This is basically the latency between when you speak and when you hear yourself.
I don't care about, I'm not doing audio. Okay, this might be the most useless tutorial I've ever taken in my entire life. I'm just gonna start throwing shit onto the piano roll, and we're gonna try to work it out. For people trying to get into FL, here's a tutorial in under like 2 minutes. These 4 buttons is all you need. The most important thing here is the channel rack. Every sound you want will be on this rack. You select which mixer goes in on this side, add more things by clicking this plus icon, and selecting or dragging it from your browser. Want to add sounds to this browser? Make a folder, put whatever sounds you want in there. If you don't know where to get sounds, Cinematics is a perfect website with a bunch of free sample packs filled with drum loops, guitar loops, whatever loops you could ever hope and desire for. Go to Options, File Settings, click the tiny little icon, find your folder, refresh, boom, there it is. The channel wrap can be made to use simple drums. Just a BPM to your preferred speed, click the icons to play sounds, make sure that the pattern button is selected to hear what you're making. Got drums that you like? Great. Click the arrangement button and throw that pattern on there. Click the song icon to hear everything on your arrangement window. Want to make a melody? Click on pattern 1 and move your mouse up. Click that
Channel rack
button, plus, flex is probably what you want. Throw that onto the piano roll. Do you like what it sounds like? No? Whatever. Put it on the arrangement layer anyway. You made music. Like, it's really not that hard, people. To the people making YouTube tutorials for FL Studio, people getting into FL Studio don't want to learn about effects, plugins, samples. Hell, they don't even want to learn about mixing. They just want, like, the base knowledge, you know? So let's just stop going over all the shit that no one understands when we're just trying to learn the program, okay? So, my idea for my lo-fi song. I want it to be kind of like a jazz trio, like almost. Like, so it's a piano, it's like a bass, and then you got like drums. And like that's the 3 elements I want in the song. It's not too complicated. Okay, right? So, I don't know where to start. We're gonna throw something on here. Okay, now, this is what I don't know what to do. Like, where do you even start? Getting the ball rolling is insanely hard for me to do. I don't know if it was my lack of expertise or what, but the rest of this day is just me trying to figure out how to even start this song. Ooh! Oh my god, I forgot I had this. It's like actually dusty. Like, I don't... Can you see this?
No.
It's like in the movies where like it's a MIDI keyboard that I thought I would use, and I never ended up using it ever. And I don't know how much this cost, but I never used it. So let's use it. This is a really common thing with music, or at least for me. There's so many sounds that you can choose from, but there's actually only like 3 things that actually match the sound that you're looking for. So a decent amount of music making is just sorting through all the stuff while trying to find the sound that you want. Okay, we found something. What was it? It was... That sounds so good. That's perfect. I spend the next 20 minutes trying my hardest to throw together a melody, but I can't find the sound that I'm looking for. I feel like this sounds horrible. It does. Oh my god! Wait, that sounds so much better now. This sounds so dark and scary though compared to... I'm taking this off. This sounds so dark and scary, and it doesn't seem like relaxing or like lo-fi at all, you know what I mean? Now it just sounds like a fucking musical. What if I just like... It sounds different. Where did I fuck up? God, dude, we're done fucking around. I almost lost everything that took me like 40 minutes to get to this. Like, this is taking me 40 minutes. And I'm not even keeping it. I don't like it. As you can see, this is going already kind of poorly. Like, it took me 40 minutes. It took me 40 real world minutes. I just moved the whole couch to get 6 notes onto a piano roll. And this shit sounds like it'd be played at my funeral. Let me listen to jazz, right? And I'm gonna try to... Now, going back to what I said here, do you understand how hard it is to do anything jazz related? Like, they make it look so effortless and easy, and that's probably why I thought I was able to do it. But holy shit. I tried looking at sheet music to get ideas. I wonder if I can find sheet music. So, let me do. So that's a C. But then I realized I haven't looked at sheet music in 10 years. So that's not really gonna help me out either, because I'm spending more time trying to decipher which note is on the sheet instead of actually pulling any information from it at all. This is the sound I want. Ryo Fuki, It Could Happen to You is like the perfect example of what I wanted my song to sound like, but I wanted to make it more lo-fi-ish, but I was so ignorant because I didn't understand how much effort it put into making something sound like this. I figured out what major the song was in, and I tried to use that as my bass, but then I realized that I don't really even know what a major is. So he goes a full octave up. So this sounds horrible. It's lying. So I tried to watch a video of how to play in G major. How to play G major on the piano. Here, let's watch this. Let's watch this as a family. Now, I have no idea what inversion is, and neither do I. So I'm not taking anything away from this video. These are none of the sounds I want. See? I gotta add in the left hand. I understand now. What do I do though? Yep, that's what I wanted. Another tutorial video that I can't sit through, so on to the next. How to fake jazz music. Start with these. Sorry, I'm hating. Now, this might be... What the fuck is happening? They're doing construction at...
Unnamed coffee location.
Now, this might be the worst tutorial on earth if I didn't know anything about music theory, which I don't. So everything shown in this video never even reached my brain. Like, dude, I don't know what these words mean, okay? But this video was like the exact sound I wanted to come from my song. This is what I want my shit to sound like. I'm not even kidding. It was perfect, but the thing was, I had no idea how this person was doing any of the things that they were doing. Okay, before we move on though, I just listen to this, everyone. I need everyone to listen to this real quick. Sorry, the song is heat, and go listen to it right now. It's on all streaming platforms. Top Cheddar Bang. I'm making a music video for this song. This is important. So he's doing a synth. I don't want to do a synth, but this is exactly what I'm trying to go for. So what does he play? Move your fucking fingers, bro. Dude, okay, I'm getting, it's it. Okay, everything just clicked in my mind. I was being too complicated is my issue. That was my issue. I was being way too complicated. I just need a simple chord, like chord progression in the background. So it's like, boom, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, and then it just like loops, right? So I think the first thing I should do is make a chord progression that I'm happy with. I'm gonna try to do that right now by copying this guy, okay? I end up just following this exactly, so surely it won't go wrong. That's exactly what I wanted. So, I am struggling a bit. My issue is I have this exact sound in my head, but I don't know how to achieve it. And if it doesn't sound exactly like it does in my head, then I can't continue on in the song. This definitely won't be an issue later in the future. We're just not doing good now. I started freestyling and stopped copying the guy, and it just all started going downhill. The rest of day 2 basically just consists of me trying to get a jazz melody. Jazz piano.
What's up,
Here
friends?
we go.
My name is Kevin Castro, and today
Hi, Kevin. Which takes way more skill than you would think, but I love just throwing shit at a wall until it works. I learned about swing rhythms and a few more useful things from this tutorial.
E, G, B. So let's try practicing along with the track.
Hold on!
Practicing along with the track.
Where are we starting with? I'm behind! Dude, I don't have room for this, man.
So here it is again, D minor 7.
I'm not, okay, what's your name? Charles?
My name is Kevin
Listen,
Castro.
Charles, I love you. I'm just trying to learn for it to be, like, it's pre-recorded. Like, I don't need to play this live, Charles, and I just appreciate you. And I appreciate practicing it. But do you see what I have to work with? Do we see what I have to work with? Do we see what I have to work with? I just can't fit my tiny fingers on this. Like, I feel like I'm... Yeah!
And really master this in our members area. So if you're not already a piano member,
oh,
make
it's
sure you get that
members,
link to our
bro.
account.
I fuck with you until you did that. Nothing that'll actually apply to my music. But yeah, that's okay, I guess. I only have a limited amount of time on this planet, and I just wasted half of it on this one tutorial video. Here we go. Mr. Hot Stuff is gonna help me out. So let's do this. What the whole video is just him playing fucking piano, he's just not doing anything. Because I just go back to that one video and copy them note for note. And then I realize I'm like, hey, I don't actually really want to do that. It feels like I'm cheating. And now I feel like I need to learn music theory. We're learning music theory, guys. We're learning this. And I'm gonna sit here and learn it. 31 minutes. 31 minutes. So I sit my ass down and actually try to learn.
Bonus content for my online class, which you can find out more about at learnmonthly.com/and.
What is up with all these people trying to sell me something? It's never, oh, here it is out of the kindness of my heart. It's always like, what are you doing, Andrew? I repeat things he told me. I start practicing along with what he's showing me. Oh, like I genuinely was learning things. I didn't know that. Wait, so it's whole half? I even went out of my way to challenge myself and apply the things I just learned to something else. Let me do a little thing. So C major would be, everyone tell me if I'm right. Uh-oh. Whole, half. Wrong! Idiot detected! Fucking idiot! Dumb! And then I kept trying until I got it right. And then I did it again. I don't know what came over me because for years I've never been able to do that. I don't know what happened to where this stroke of inspiration came and I actually tried to sit down and learn something and like study it. I've never done that in years. The years I've been alive. I get it now. I get it. I didn't see. I never understood what like major meant or like minor or whatever the fuck that meant. I never understood that. Okay, dude. Holy. I saw that. Look, there's an editing mistake, everyone. Oh my God. And you want me to pay for this? Oh my. You want me to, how much money is this? Oh my God. And there's things like that are just blatantly overlooked. For that has to be at least a minus $200 deduction for just that. And this is on the free video, so God even knows what's in the paid version. What do you know about this music theory?
So for instance,
After watching about 80% of the video, I didn't want to learn anymore. I was burned out from all the insane learning that I was doing, and I just wanted to work on my own melody. And I just go at it for like an hour until I come up with something that I don't really even like. I'm done recording. I got other shit I have to do. It's 4:30 and I've been working on this for over 3 hours. But this is day one progress. Here we go. Day one progress. Let's see what we got done. And that's everything. A minute? I don't even know if that was a minute. Not even, like, that was like, it says a minute up there. I think that was like, I'll look at this camera. I think that was maybe 5 seconds of song. I don't even like it. I'm not even satisfied with it. But let's recap what we did today. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos. I didn't really learn anything from it. But then I was like, maybe I'll do music theory. And actually kind of understanding some things about music theory helped me put together this little chord progression that I honestly kind of like. So, what's the takeaway? I learned something today. I got nothing done. I don't know how I'm going to crank this out in a week, dude. It's over. I restarted my melody that I spent 3 hours on. I really want to do this jazzy thing, and I want to do this jazzy lo-fi thing because I think it will sound cool and I'd be more satisfied than whatever abhorrent thing was on my screen. It was disgusting what I just heard in my ears. It was like actual filth just in my ears, and it was horrible, and anyone who thought it was good is stupid. You especially, Jerry. Fuck you. How to make jazz in FL Studio. This isn't me trying to watch Hello Foe do this insane thing on the keyboard and I'm like, holy shit, this is exactly what it sounds like. I think this will be a better approach. How to make jazzy chord progressions in FL. Now this guy was trying to sell me something the entire video, and this was the first person I watched when I was trying to learn about FL Studio, and he sucked at it. Watching this tutorial made me realize that the sound that I wanted was coming from a felt piano. Oh, dude, I need a felt piano. And my FL Studio did not have a felt piano. So I started this side quest to get one. And I realized that in the tutorial I was watching, the guy was using a plugin called Keyscape. What is Keyscape. This... You have to pay for it. Oh. Okay, let me get Keyscape real quick. Give me a second. Come on, Spectronics. Why did you make downloading a plugin so complicated? It took me an hour and a half just to set up this plugin. First off, I somehow downloaded just the plugin alone and it came with none of like the library sounds. So I had to go and download that separately. So I was gonna like do music tonight, but now I have to download this 72 gigabyte file and it's 11:30 p.m. But after hours of troubleshooting, I mean, it worked the first time because I bought it off of their website and now I can finally use it. Now that it's working, can I get Keyscape on this shit? No, I can't. So you're just gonna be a no. So now that I have this plugin, I don't really know where to go from here. This whole adventure stemmed from me watching like a 2-minute tutorial and I have no idea what I was trying to do in the first place. I think it was like looking for a felt piano or something. It was a felt piano. Felt. We're not finding a felt. Okay, so you went to all. It's called a double. I don't have it. This is all. I don't even have Wind keyboards. So that whole hour and a half of my life, all that struggle was for nothing because the piano isn't even on here. Huh. Just not liking any of these, and it's kind of bothering me. I was pretty bummed, but it's fine, because I found something that I liked that was a pretty decent replacement for the felt piano. I spent the next like 45 minutes building up this chord progression until realizing that I actually hate it a lot, so I just delete all my progress, and then went back to that one video that's literally impossible to follow. I'm liking this chord progression so much better than what I had. Somehow that ended up leading me to a chord progression that I was somewhat decently content with. But now the problem is I don't really know where to go from here. I'm gonna do this. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. I'm gonna do... And then I got completely sidetracked from what I was saying. I then remembered what I was trying to do, and then I came to the perfect conclusion. You know what? I'm stealing this. Note for note, bar for bar. It's this. Yep, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And that's exactly what I did. I watched super closely, stole each note bar for bar. Or I guess note for note. Whatever floats my boat. I dug a moat. Gloat. After stealing this guy's work, just verbatim, I kind of felt bad because I wanted to make my song sound unique to me and actually put in my own creative liberties. And that's when things started going downhill. Then after a while, I just started to get frustrated again because I was stuck. I think I'm gonna make or look at a YouTube video where it's how to make, or like what makes a jazz like piano solo, because I feel like that's really important and I feel like I'm missing, or it's not that I'm missing, I'm just lost on where to go, and that's my issue. Audio sync. Okay, I'm gonna give myself it's 3 a.m.
So I'm going to give you a quick trick here. Now 2-5-1s are of course so common in jazz. Instead of jumping like this, when you're on the minor 2, to get to the 5, simply lower your thumb.
I'm really trying to understand this, but I'm losing it. I didn't realize how tired I was until I tried comprehending what he just said, and my brain physically hurt. We have 3 days to figure this out. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I might be fucked. It's 3 a.m. It's over. Like, it's genuinely over. It's now day 5. We'd missed day 4. That's okay. It's just 2 more days until the things due. It's time to scrap the jazz idea. It's too hard, but I need to get something done. I can't have my first song before chords, and that's it. That just can't happen. So what I'm doing is, with 2 more days left, with 2, count them, 1, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is the day that is due. Tuesday is the day that's due, right? We are starting completely from scratch. We're sticking with the lo-fi idea, but it's going to be a lot more simple. Yeah, we're just going to go with the flow. We're not going to have some rules where I'm like, oh, I just want to use 3 instruments like a bass and a drum and a piano. No, we're going to use synths. We're probably going to use some other things. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, so the jazz idea sounded good in concept and in my head, but I don't know if you've ever tried to learn jazz before. It's not easy. And they make it look so effortless. Like, if I just start pressing keys at random, it's gonna sound like I've been playing the piano for years. But it's not that, and I will forever be humbled by this learning curve. Also, I was giving myself way too strict of guidelines. Like, limiting myself to 3 instruments was really stupid, and I'm an idiot for thinking that I could even do that. Fuck whoever made this program. It worked. Kill your... Dude, that was so annoying, man. I spent over 30 minutes just trying to get this plugin to function for then the sounds to not even work on the plugin. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm actually like the queen of wasting time. Let's try again. More plugins, Omnisphere. It's gonna ask me for a key. I'm gonna hurt someone. I've never wanted to hurt someone more in my entire life, but we ended up making it out of the trenches. It took me about 40 minutes to set up this single plugin, but I finally got it, and I can finally start working on my lo-fi song. I had a lot of inspirations to pull from. I know this kind of sounds weird, but I have a lot of favorite lo-fi songs, but I was looking for something that was specifically more piano heavy, even though I wasn't doing jazz anymore. We're already so... You know what's crazy is I'm already a million times farther than I was when I was making the jazz. Like, I'm already on such a different, like, flow. Like, it's crazy. I was able to spend the next, like, hour or so developing a chord progression, and I was making really good progress. More progress than I've made in the past, like, 5 days. Until... What? That's why it pops just like 50-1! How did he... How did that even happen? Somehow I pasted the same notes on top of each other like 50 times in a row, so it was playing the audio like 10 times louder than it should have. I genuinely have zero idea how this happened. So I had to spend like the next 10 minutes going over every single note that I placed to make sure that there weren't like 2 trillion other little notes under it. But after that, I was able to throw together like a pretty decent rhythm or melody or chord progression. I don't know what the correct terminology is. It was honestly really nice that I didn't have any rules set for myself because I was able to just go with the things that I like the sound of. Does it sound good? I mean, you could be the judge of that. It does sound really relaxing, but on the other end, it does sound sad, and you're not allowed to be sad. I think I learned something about myself today. I think that if I just start going with the flow and instead like kind of creating these like fake guidelines for myself, I just will end up succeeding much better. Now, I think this sounds good, but I feel like it needs a lot of work done. I don't like the same pianos being on the same melody. I want to find a different instrument to be the melody. And I also don't like the build up to what I've done. I want to make a piano solo that goes into it, but I'm not really creative enough to do that. I'm not saying that I'm like not creative. I am. I don't know. I don't have like the skill sets or the knowledge to make that happen. I really wanted to get the intro to sound good. That was super important for me to do. I wanted to have this really nice piano solo leading up to the song, but I didn't really know how to do that. So it kind of just boiled down to me putting notes on the piano roll until I liked the sound of it. I really wanted to lean heavy heavily into that like piano climbing up and down. Still kind of sounding jazzy, but without the actual skill of having any music knowledge, which I don't have any. I know I've said that like 20 times, but it's true. Dude, I feel like I'm cooking right now. Like I actually feel like I'm cooking. Maybe it's tired. Maybe I'm tired and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, this is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Hopefully, my necklace isn't showing. I'm wearing this for a reason. Dude, I feel like, okay, does this sound bad? Because I genuinely do not know. Like, does this sound stupid? Okay, I still don't like the intro. I don't like this. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, but I really need to do something better. But okay, now listening to it sounds stupid as fuck, dude. It's so over. It's actually over. A lot of the frustration that came with working with music for me is I have this exact sound in my head to like a T, but I don't know the specific notes that make that sound. But once I got it, I got it. For me, I feel like there's some sort of like knowledge barrier that I can't get past. I can't achieve these notes that are in my head because I don't know like the formations of notes that make that sound that I'm thinking of. Now, this can be solved with a lot of trial and error, but there's definitely more to it. Like, which notes would best come after this note? Or is it too complicated to follow? All stuff that I don't really have that much knowledge of. I would spend hours on a melody, like this one for example, just to listen back to it, and it's not what I envisioned at all. It was a hole that I kept finding myself falling down, and it was hindering my process a lot. I think it's over. I think I got too complicated. I think this whole part that I just spent the past like 5 hours on is just out of the window. It doesn't sound good. It's honestly not that serious at all, but editing it, the song sounds so sad where it felt appropriate to like cut to black like that. Anyway, it was incredibly demotivating to spend so much time on one thing just for me to get rid of it because I didn't know how to fix it. Because in my mind, it was much easier just to start from scratch than to fix the things I just laid out for myself. I think, no, I could so add a lo-fi beat on that. That's good, and I think I should just stay with that simple theme. You know what I mean? I kept saying that I should keep it simple, but even I don't think I know what I meant by that. I just love this audio clicking in my ear. I love it, Penny. Can someone please tell me why the audio is clicking? I'm just trying to listen to my music to make sure it sounds good, and this is all I hear. I don't know if I can deal with the popping right now. I really don't know if I can deal with the popping right now. It's 2 in the morning. I think I'm gonna go to bed. That gives me tomorrow and one more day to finish recording or doing this. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna force my way to doing this. And on Monday, I'm gonna try to mix it, even though I've never mixed any. Okay, I mixed audio before, but like never like music, so I don't really know. My life is like a video game. Trying hard to beat the stage. Oh, I'm collecting Pingus. Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today,
I get to show you how big this shitty webcam recorder file is. See how this is almost done exporting and see how this isn't? Yeah, that's not a good thing, is it? Where's my cat? Meow, meow, meow. Penny, I'm freaking out. Penny, do you think I'm gonna be able to make music? No. Do you think I'm gonna be able to make music? Genuinely useless animal. Why did I even buy you?
Welcome to day 5, everyone. Is it day 5? Welcome to day 6, everyone. It's my mother's birthday. I didn't have a lot of time, and there was still so much that needed to be done with this song. Things like not making it sound like shit. How's that for a start? There was one massive issue with my FL though. It kept clicking while I was playing back the audio, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but oh well, it eventually fixed itself. Everything I looked up didn't work, so shout out to all the people who made YouTube tutorials or like Reddit threads. You're useless, and I'm not recording my screen. Oh my god. I guess I wasn't recording my screen this whole time. Today was a day that I made my drums because I only have one day until this is due. Making drums, or making at least good sounding drums, is not easy at all. It's actually insanely challenging, and I don't know how else to like preface that. So again, I decided to pull from my vast pool of lo-fi songs that I liked. And after searching for a little bit, I came across this song. I'm restarting. I'm not kidding. Remember all this work I did where I put hours into? It's gone. To me, this isn't lo-fi, and I was making it and I didn't I was like, how am I gonna even convert this to anything? So with one day left, less than 24 hours, I'm starting completely over from scratch. A whole song in a day. The lo-fi I listened to made me realize that the lo-fi song I was working on wasn't even like lo-fi at all. Yeah, it kind of sounded relaxing or whatever, but in no world could I imagine putting drums over that. It was too sad and gloomy, and the lo-fi drums that I was thinking of would not fit it in any way, shape, or form. Now, the song I did listen to, and what I wanted to take inspiration from, was the exact like song I was trying to create. It was just jazzy enough to where it wasn't just jazz instead of lo-fi. You had this piano melodically playing at the start of the song. It was perfect. Now all I had to do was replicate that sort of sound with less than 24 hours left. I learned at one point in my life, I downloaded a bunch of like drum samples. Now I have like a decent list of drum sounds and like loops and a whole bunch of different other sounds that I didn't even know I had in the first place, which saves me like 8 hours from trying to find drums on my own. And pretty much from there, I start my third attempt of a song in under a week. I start off by trying to build up a melody, and I learned that I really like the sound of the black keys way more than I do with like the white keys, and I wanted to make this like catchy little loop that wasn't like too simple or too complicated, you know, like right in the middle ground. My camera stopped recording, and I don't know when it did, but I gotta actually sync the audio. I used one lo-fi song I really liked as guidance, and it actually really helped me. It gave me like this clear and like physical sound I could follow. It was actually great. That's music that makes you poop. Are you shitting yourself yet? Oh my god, it's coming out! Oh, that's why. I was like, why does it sound off? I've heard A so many times, I feel like. Ooh, I like that better. Dude, I'm so much happier with this. Can we talk about that? This still exists. God, dude, that's so annoying. I just lost so much footage because I wasn't audio sync. God damn it. Anyways, now that you're on, now that we're here, I love this. Like, since it's such a basic melody, it's so simple. I can add so much to this. I can add synths, I can add a bass, I can add background, I can add whatever, dude. This gets me excited, but then I realize I have one day to do this. But this can work. Like, I'm gonna come home tonight after I'm done celebrating my mother's birthday, because I love her. Once I get back, we're gonna grind this out, and I actually think I can pull something coherent together. I'm almost done with this melody. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I started to pull from like a bunch of different songs. Like there's this one Minecraft song that has this chord in it, and I thought it would fit like perfectly within my song. That chord specifically. Everything was honestly looking up for me, except for the fact that I only have 24 hours to do this. So I was trying to look up the chord, and I just want to say, I need you to play MuseScore so I can actually... Dude, I'm not trying to steal your music, bro. I just want to... Here, we can watch someone play. Fuck you, MuseScore. You know what? You're actually like a freak, and you're weird. I mean, once I got into this flow state, I was absolutely killing it. I was coming up with these like melodies on the fly, and it was like no one could stop me, except for my mom, because it was her birthday, and I had to go like spend time with her or something, and my friends. Yeah. Okay, just destroy my light. Just destroy my light while you're at it. Don't move it, you freak.
Are you recording yourself right now?
Yeah, I am.
Is it live?
It's live.
Can they hear me?
Probably not.
Hello, Ryburns, the channel!
You're gonna be part of the video.
Wait, can I twerk too in the video? Where's the face cam?
Ryan, dude, the great thing is you can just keep like recording while you're just...
Did my butt get in the frame?
Yeah, it was. You can do it again.
It's kind of huge.
I'm looking.
What is happening?
Am I chopped?
Guys, am I chopped?
Guys, am I chopped?
Guys, am I chopped?
Guys, is this melody chopped that I just cooked up?
I actually just took so long cooking up this melody, I'm not even kidding.
Can I listen?
This is for lo-fi.
Fireball.
I still need to fix the end.
I feel like the second half is better than the first half. That's just my honest opinion.
Thank you for your honest opinion. I'm looking for honest opinion.
Once you throw that drum track on that bitch,
Some drums, some background,
once
some
you throw that
chords.
drum track, I'm gonna be like,
Welcome to day
7.
Everyone, I'm fucked. Number one, I don't have a camera because my phone, I recorded on my phone, is out of storage. So I tried to upload it to like Google Drive or like OneDrive to get it off of my phone, but my phone keeps crashing when I'm trying to upload it. My phone keeps overheating and turning off. What is going on? I have like a newer iPhone, like it's like the 13 or something like that. Why is it overheating when I'm trying to upload one video file? I looked at the size, it's like 30 gigabytes, which is big, but it's overheating while trying to upload it to Google Drive. So when my friend came in my room yesterday while I was working on this, and he said that he likes the second half, which I actually agree. I don't really, now listening to this first half, I just need to rework this first half. I like this part. Right? My friend's feedback was actually super helpful, letting me know like the second half of the song sounded better than the first. And after listening to it too, like I totally agree. The beginning sounds too bland, and that's like the best way I can explain it. Okay, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like the fucking museum from Animal Crossing. So with like a few hours left, I decided to lock in and finish this song. The first thing I needed to work on was the melody. I had to make the beginning more interesting, and only like 10 minutes passed and I low-key got it. Okay, I think I'm happy with this little melody, and I added some chords to like make the melody sound more full, and honestly this does not sound bad. Okay, I like this, right? Now, it was time to mess with like the velocity of each note, and if you don't know what that is, it's like how hard each note is being played. In real life, each note is not going to be played equally with the same amount of force, so it kind of gives it a more realistic sound. So I just did what I thought sounded good, and I just went from there. After that, I was just trying to perfect the melody to where I was content with it, and then I would move on to the bass and drums. Ooh! I threw in a new bass and struggled to make another pattern for like 5 minutes, and oh my god, drums are so hard. And I know I've already said that, but there's just like an overwhelming amount of choices to choose from to like make them actually sound good. And that's just not a skill that I possess. Oh my god. They try to make it easier with the channel rack, but that just never sounds good. Like ever. So I brought out my little cheat sheet lo-fi song, and I tried my best to understand the drums. Watching back my footage now, I can see exactly what I'm doing wrong. I get really worried that the drums are going to sound way too basic, so I put some kicks and snares in places that you wouldn't expect to make them sound, unique. But that just ended up making the drums way too hard to follow. No. I should have just sticked with something basic because, for lo-fi, where the drums should remain a constant, that's like a key part of lo-fi, possibly one of the most important parts. The drums are easy to follow and predict, so it's relaxing. You think after listening to like thousands of hours of lo-fi, I'd understand that, right? I tried following another tutorial, but again, I don't understand how to make drums like at all. Eventually, I do start to get somewhere, but oh my god, this drum segment took so long. Yeah. And then I ruin it by making it too complicated again. Thanks. Are we serious?
Dude, I'm so bad at making drums.
Ryan, is this giving you any inspiration?
It's helping. LeBron.
Dude, why is he not attacking the fucking graveyard?
They changed the way the pathfinding. I decided to switch to using the piano roll for my drums because I thought it'd be easy to like manipulate the drums from there. And honestly, I was kind of right.
Oh no. He got through my army, my defensive troops.
Wait, how is this not 4? Colin, did I mess this up? No. Colin, I messed up. Colin. Oh my god. Then I realized something horrifying. I only have 7 measures, not 8. So my melody was completely off by 1 whole measure. And that is something that can't go unfixed. I fixed my melody by throwing a few notes in there, and after a whole bunch of trial and error, you can't even tell that I messed up. I changed the drums a little bit more so they aren't as repetitive, and honestly, this is coming together. I threw in a little bass and made an intro to the song. I spiced up the melody a little bit more, which I ended up really liking the sound of, so I decided to make it the second half of the song because it's different enough without being unfamiliar in my opinion. Guys, I was really upset at this beat, and then now I've turned into something I enjoy listening to. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, Kellen. Wait, let's do a bit, okay?
Okay.
I'll just do whatever you do. Ow! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! That was a funny bit. Now it's time to add a tiny little bit more. I think the pianos and drums could be enough to make this a decent song, but I wanted more. I need more. I thought a violin would sound pretty fitting in the song, but after searching for a while, I couldn't find one that sounded good at all. So I chose this instead. Oops, I mean this one. And honestly, I made a decent sounding second part of the melody. I don't actually know what like terminology I would use to like define that. Alright everyone, it is 1 a.m. It's due today, but it's not due until I wake up, and that's how that works out. We're really running out of time. I have work tomorrow. I gotta wake up early. I'm gonna try to add as much as I can before I never listen to this beat for a whole like 3 weeks. So, well, I mean, we don't got a lot of time, so let's hurry up. At this point, I was just trying to clean up whatever I felt like needed to be done. So like fixing the bass or like parts of the melody that fell off to me. And then I don't know if this was like my sleep deprivation or what, but I decided to add something else to the song at like 1 a.m. I'm gonna try to add an acoustic guitar. Okay, so if I get an acoustic guitar in here, I think it won't be too complicated, but I think I'll like it and be satisfied with enough to kind of like end it off. You know what I mean? So like I have like 3 moving parts, bass thing, and then it plays the final thing at the end. And okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, let's get us a flex again, man. I don't know. And honestly, I was cooking because this guitar sounded dope. What? I fucking love this guitar. I love this guitar. So I speed ran putting together this sub melody. That's what I'm calling it. And I was flying to get this on the piano roll. I don't know if it was like the state I was in where I was like making everything sound good, but holy shit, I destroyed with this guitar. It sounds so good. I don't think I'm going to be able to add any like effects or anything like that because I don't know. I don't really know how to do that. And I don't want to fuck with it because I really like how it sounds. I want to add like ambient shit to it like this. So I'm going to do that real quick. I think this is it. I think I'm going to have to send it. I said this like 60 times. And after that, I just cleaned up the rest of the song, added a few more things to like make it sound a little more interesting. No, the fuck I didn't. I exported it right after that clip. I have that like written in my script as I like did more. What am I talking about? And that is my first song done. Holy shit, I hope this process gets easier in the next coming songs. Cause, oh my, that was brutal. That was brutal. That's my first song done at 2:12 a.m. Tune in tomorrow to see what I'm doing next. Well, everyone, I did it. I made my first song. Do I think it was the best song I could have ever made? No. Am I really satisfied with how it turned out? Also, no. But I feel like I did learn a lot coming from just like making my very own song for the first time. I figured out which keys I like, which keys sound good together. Kind of some mixing tips. What else did I learn? Not put a bunch of restrictions on myself, otherwise I end up restarting a million times. I learned like just to go with the flow of things and things will eventually work out. I don't know, I feel like I ended up learning a lot. But with that being said, I'm still not like 100% satisfied with how the song came out. Like once I went to bed that night and woke up the next morning and I was like doing stuff, I was like thinking of ways that I could improve the song or added things or mixed it better. But again, I was out of time and I set up the stupid time limit thing for myself. It was almost like a therapy session in a way, you know, like, oh, you actually feel like you're getting somewhere and you get this really awesome like flow state and you're like, oh my God, we're actually gonna figure something out. And then your session ends and then it's $6 million for next week. So with that being said, I've been really ambitious to make another song and I'm actually really excited because I'm making a breakcore song. Now, I don't know anything about breakcore apparently because I was talking to my friends about this and they're like, oh, like what like drums are you gonna chop up? Do you like know what to do that? I'm like, no, I was just gonna make my own. And they're like, no, like breakcore is like sampling drums and like cutting them up together. I'm like, huh? So we're gonna learn two things from making breakcore. Number one, how to sample. I want to sample drums, but I also kind of want to sample like something else, like an actual like melody or something, which would kind of be cool. I don't know if it's like a video game soundtrack. I don't know if it's a regular song. Who knows? Probably a video game one because I don't want to get like copyright and shot and killed. And number two, I'm just going to learn how to do more things. I think layering is really important when it comes to breakcore because there's so much going on, but they all work together. So I think that's going to be a thing that I'm going to have to go with. Using what I learned from last time, I'm not going to give myself a bunch of stupid little restraints that kind of make me stress out and then not really have an idea of what I want to do. I'm just going to work with things that I find and I'm like, maybe this works or whatever. But there is this little instrument that I found while I was like fucking around with the FL stuff. And I kind of want to use that. So like, I'm not like saying I have to, but I think it'd be really cool if I could find a way to integrate it with my thing. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I guess I'm going to try to learn to make the beat now. I don't know. I think I'm going to watch a few videos, try to understand what goes into a breakcore beat. Just watching people make some maybe. Who knows? Who cares? We got this camera back. I figured out how to transfer files better from my phone to my computer. So hopefully that won't be an issue anymore because it was really making me mad transferring files to like OneDrive. It was just not working. Like the app just sucks fucking dick. So here we go. How to make a breakcore beat. I got distracted. Hold on.
This genre is probably one of the most entry level for at least how complex it can sound on
Oh, wait, really? Whoa, wait. Okay, maybe it's not that hard.
the surface.
It's gonna be hard.
Genres are broad and confusing. There's one thing that unites breakcore.
Bro, I need to do a Mario Kart song. I just sat through this whole video and honestly took away nothing. I just watched someone make a beat in front of me and like, why is that how like every FL tutorial is? Maybe like, let me practice something or give me something that I can put forward into my music instead I'm here floundering around like an idiot. Anyways, now it's time for me to search for a drum sample that I can chop up and I found a few that I like, so I downloaded them and started chopping them up. At first I was trying to use this slice program, but then after dicking around with it for like 30 minutes, I like this. Right, okay, beautiful. So, is that my drum roll? What? Why is it like that? I'm just not getting what I wanted? Okay. I realized that I could just save more time chopping it up manually and then like putting it together like little puzzle pieces. Isn't that cute? What if I do a mix? Is that a bad idea? We're throwing other drum mixes in there. Is that okay? Is that allowed? Is that illegal? I don't like this, actually. I lied. New song, new camera angle. No. What are we doing?
If my eyes are yellow, I had sex with my girlfriend.
What? Kellen, what are we doing? And that's pretty much all I did for the rest of day 9. Welcome to day 10, everyone. I don't have anything to say, so let's just jump into it. And this is what we have. I got Omnisphere up and running, so we have a bunch of cool synths to fuck around with, so I'm really excited for that. Because I want to sample like a Mario Kart thing, so maybe we find something like a Mario Kart thing to sample first, and then we like build off of that. I think that's a better idea. Hold on. So I searched through a bunch of different Mario Kart tracks. I want to do Mario Kart Wii, but Mario Kart DS might be sick. I know a good one, bro. This could be sick as fuck. Where's Mario Kart 7? Until I found the perfect one. This shit, bro. Mario Kart 7. And then the piano comes in. And it keeps going. Da 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 da. Ooh, okay. I would love to sample this. So let's do that. We're sampling it. So I found the major and then the BPM of the song. Why do you have ad block? Am I supposed to spam you with porn ads? And I also learned what Camelot is, or Camelot. But by learned, I mean I just stared at a graph and was confused for like 5 seconds. Here's single player. This was really challenging for me because I've never like matched something to a BPM before. And I'm sure to the people who use this program daily, it's like one of the easiest things you could possibly do. But I struggled a lot. Like taking a break a lot. But don't worry. I did get it eventually. I'm cheating. I know I said I wasn't gonna use my friends, but I don't want to spend forever trying to sync this up with the BPM. So I'm cheating. FaceTime Nikki. No. I don't know if you're some sick and twisted freak, but all I needed was a little bit of help, and you're sitting there on your phone or talking to her and not helping me out. Why don't you get your priorities straight, dude? Literally everything I've done for you, just don't even expect me to do anything for you ever again. You're a freak. Do you realize that? Literally, I have been there for you through thick and thin. I've always had your back when times were tough and people were against you and the world was against you, and I was there. And the only time I've ever called for you, the only time I've ever needed your help, you're not there for me. Are we serious? Sometimes it just makes me sick because I realize I've been in this relationship for over 10 years of my life, and I've never gotten a single thing out of it. It's always been you, benefit you. Yeah, why don't we benefit glue? Stu. Alright, so he was no help. We need to figure this out on my own. With zero help from my friend, but hey, listen, that keeps me faithful to this challenge.
So the first thing you want to do is import your loop into FL Studio.
I really like the quality of this video. And I'm not kidding, after like an hour, I got it. I still cannot tell if this is on beat or not, but to me it sounds like it's off beat. Like, I don't know, I genuinely cannot tell. And if it is off beat, then it's off beat by like 3 milliseconds, and like it's fucking with my brain, but you can still tell. I'm actually getting arrested. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here, I'm getting... Shit. I changed the pitch around a little to give it a different sound, so it's not just the song added with nothing about it changed. Dude, I'm so happy I figured this out. That actually just made my year. Dude, who needs Nick anyway? Who needs him? Hopefully he never calls because I don't want him to. I tried to fuck with the EQ because I wanted to make a high pass. If you don't know what that is, and don't worry, I didn't either, it basically cuts out the sound frequencies at a lower level, so only like the higher sounds are heard. Same goes for like a low pass where the lower sounds are heard, you know? But the reason I was trying to get a high pass was because I was trying to cut out the drums of the original song. It was really important to me that I got rid of these drums in the song because I didn't want 2 sets of drums playing at the same time. So it sent me down this rabbit hole of trying to get rid of these fucking drums out of this song. These drums might not be it anymore if I'm using this as a sample, unfortunately. So this set me back a lot because now I had to find and make new drums, which took me 2 hours last time. Dude, that works so well, bro. That is awesome, bro. That sounds so good. And I went on to make a whole new drum loop. The difficulty in making drums is that you want them to be easy to follow, but also not boring. And this is so hard to do. Like, holy shit, I cannot preface enough that good drums is like 50% of what makes your song good. And then on top of trying to make the drums work, I came across this issue. I think it's off. Fuck. Is this on beat? I can't tell. Now let me introduce you to something that plagued me for the rest of this song. It's called listening fatigue. Now this could mean a lot of things. It could mean my hearing's going out, which I think it is. But with music, it basically means you're listening to the same thing so many times in a row to where it doesn't sound the same anymore. Or it doesn't sound right anymore. I don't know the right way to say that. And holy shit, did this cause issues for me that you'll see later. I know I've already talked about the drums, but I really wanted them to sound good. So I put so much love and care into these drums that actually took up like 90% of my time with this song. This was probably the most fun I had with something in this program. Like, I really did enjoy every single second of trying to make these drums sound perfect. The more I listen to it, the more I like it. I'm changing this. Oh! Dude, that sounds fucking cool. Can we be for real? Listen, dude, that sounds sick. I gotta do homework, but we're making crazy progress, and I'm actually so excited for this. I ended up adding a low pass, so it was just like the bass of the song, and I love when songs have a really loud bass, so I made sure to boost that shit. We're now at day 11, and I have this really cool sounding song that I made, but the thing is, it's only 2 things, and I want to add more to it. But my fear is like when I try to add more to it, it's gonna like end up ruining the entire sound of the song. So that's my kind of struggle right now. I'm gonna try to figure out things that can go into it because it already sounds great as is. But me just making a drum loop and then pasting over a Mario Kart song is just not gonna work. You know what I mean? I want to add more to it. I want to actually like incorporate things and other synths and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today. And that's what I'm going to spend the majority of my time doing. Yeah, just ignore all that shit that I just said. I found nothing that could go with this song because it's already a complete song with so many different moving parts. If there is like one impressive thing about Mario Kart songs, it's that they're layered so incredibly well. Each instrument complements the next. Go and sit down and listen to a Mario Kart song and try to handpick every single instrument that's going on in the song. And then put your answers in the comments below. This is your homework and I will be grading you and you better show your work. Sorry, I got off track. Another issue is that I don't really understand majors. Any type of addition I tried to add to the song sounded like this. It's just way too loud, that's the thing. Yeah, I think it's a little more than that, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a little credit. I did actually find the major and was able to make something that sounded a little better, but I still didn't use it. Here's my idea, I just had an idea. What if I just fuck around with this sample like so much? Like, here, that's what I'm trying. I don't care anymore. So that's what I did. I put together a small little intro to build up to the song, and that was a fun little process. I'm not doing patterns, I'm just doing a million variations of this, which I think will be actually kind of cool. I can't use my phone anymore. iCloud won't sync. Dude, like, the fact that they got rid of, like, the manual syncing, that is so stupid, bro. Like, actually. I like going back and watching this footage because I can see my ideas slowly build up into the final product. That sounds sick. I like this. Dude, this is gonna be so cool, bro. I'm actually so excited for this. Then, my phone completely ran out of storage. Well, that's not how I wanted to spend 30 minutes of my life. I just want to say, before I get into, like, still working on this song, thank you, Apple. Everyone knows Apple is such an awesome company. I love Apple till the day I die. I'll buy their products until the day I die. I just am so happy that you got rid of the manual iCloud sync button. Because now I'm out of storage on my phone and I can't record on it anymore. And I can't transfer the files to like Google Drive or OneDrive because they're too big. So I just have to wait for you to sync. And the last sync you had was 2 days ago. So now I have so much footage on my phone to where I'm out of storage and I can't record anything else. Thank you, Apple. Thank you. I love you for that. Anyways, do you think this sounds offbeat? Because to me it does. Major issue number 2 is that each part of the song, which there are 3, didn't work with the EQ that I was using. So it was really hard to find a constant sound for each part of the song, which I struggled with for a while. Major issue number 3. The high pass and low pass I created for this song doesn't fully cut out the drums, which is ruining my song. It's ruining it. You can still hear the snares and hi-hats through the breakcore drums. I need to get rid of that snare. As you can tell, getting rid of the drums is really hard to do. Way more complicated than I can even comprehend. There are so many loops that you have to jump through. It feels nearly impossible. And I was low-key bummed because the drums peeking through the background ruined the sound of the song. And the filters I was putting over the main melody sounded bad, not good, shit even. So I just left it in and continued on. And then spent way too much time trying to remove the drums manually. Okay, maybe the issue is these aren't leaning heavily enough. I don't like how this sounds. They're too loud, and I think this sounds good, but I think I need to lean heavier into the low pass. Now here's the major issue number 4 following ear fatigue and trying to EQ each part of the song. I started noticing little parts of the song that I didn't like. For example, there are these really high-pitched notes that play very subtly in the background of the song. And to me, these little notes were very distracting. Like, draw all my attention away from the song distracting. I really tried my hardest to use EQs to cut out this sound, but they're both like high and low. So there's like no good way of cutting them out. I'm not gonna like show the whole process of me trying to get rid of this sound because it's a huge waste of time. Just know it took me about 4 hours combined trying, just trying, mind you, I didn't actually do it, just trying to remove this. Okay, I have to go. I'm starting not to like how it sounds, so that's not good. I don't really feel like being on camera today, so I'm not. I started not liking the sound of it yesterday at all, so I'm really hoping it's not like that. Okay, I don't like how this part sounds, but honestly, this is the best part. This is the best sounding part of the song. And here it sounds fine. I don't like it that much. I was very dissatisfied with this song. I mean, as mentioned before, I had a lot of issues that I didn't know how to fix. I'm gonna fuck around with this, try to find some more filters or something. I don't know, man. I really want this to work. I thought the EQing was the answer to my problems, and there was just like one thing that I was doing wrong and I would fix it by brute force. This, obviously, was not the issue. I mean, maybe I probably could have done it better, but I don't know. And I swear to God, this is offbeat. Or the little high-pitched notes are throwing me off. I genuinely do not know. Okay, so here's my thing. Like, I'm trying to eliminate the sound. Everything I did just sounded off. But after a lot of fucking around, and I mean a lot of time wasted messing with EQs and filters, something hit me. What if I just used a website to separate the tracks? Surely technology has come far enough to do that. And I found something. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. So it's already missing. Oh, that sounds so bad. Yeah, so that website sucked ass. Oh, this sounds horrible. What that does not give me a lot of hope for getting rid of the drums. Holy shit, sorry. I just had to finish my sentence. I don't know why I keep stopping. What? Okay, well, this sucks. Okay, so just showing everyone that Ease US, horrible. But then I learned something insane about FL. Dare I even say game-changing. Extracting stems in FL.
We've got to our waveform. Names here, so we've got drum.
How do you do that?
And we go to extract.
Oh, so it's boom. Where was it? But the option wasn't there for me for some reason.
Sample?
I didn't see that. Do I just not have it for fun? Because everyone hates me? That's not fair. Hey, that's not fair. Why don't I have that? Actually, though, like, why don't I? You said right-click the track. That doesn't change it. You could click it, right-click. It doesn't change fucking anything. Also, I have no idea why I sound depressed as shit. I must have been going through something, but I don't even remember. Maybe this song is just making me so depressed that it just really just ruins my whole vibe. But I don't know. It's not working FL21, just from 21.2. So do I need to update? Then I somehow fucked everything up. I fucked up. I don't know what I did. It sounds so much worse than I remember. Wait, has it always sounded this bad? Oh my god. It sounds so bad. It's not even on beat anymore. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. Like, even watching back the footage, I still have no idea. I think all the filters got deleted somehow or something. Okay. I figured out why. I had all the fucking plugins turned off. I was like, what happened? Just kidding. I went through the whole grueling process of having to update FL Studio. And it's not just like a click of a button. You have to click 5. Am I gonna have to redo everything? It's too late now. Do I have 2 versions? Yeah, now I have 2 versions of FL. Like, what do I do? Oh, wow. What the fuck, dude? What? Hold on, man. What is happening? I'm gonna actually throw up. Where's my bar? Dude, I'm gonna get really upset. I'm not kidding. Why would they make the layout like this? What is this? Okay, at least it doesn't ruin anything, I think. If I get back to here and everything's fucked up, I'm gonna be so upset. I need to fix my layout too. I don't know how to do that. I'm so overwhelmed right now. Where's this? Where is this, bro? Playlist? Browser? Here, this is what I want. How do I shove this back into the program? I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm not kidding. I'm actually gonna throw up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Piano roll. No, man. What is this? Why is it outside of the program? How to reattach Windows FL. I don't fucking know. How to reattach browser window. It's floating. Drag it. Snap. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna kill that Redditor. But like, it's still not existing, dude. Do you understand? Like they're not together anymore. They're not like the same thing. Oh my god, man. Like, why is it like that? That's so irritating. View, rearrange all windows. Realign. Like, what are we even fucking doing, bro? Connect these. There. Holy shit, bro. Never do that again. Actually. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what these are. What is this? That seems helpful. Okay. Yes, download it. Update. What? Trust me, everyone. I made it through this harrowing experience. I barely made it, but I'm still here to tell the tale. I'm losing it. I bet my sample thing isn't even here. It's not. I don't even know, man. Drums? Let's see how well this works. Hopefully better than that stupid ass fucking program. I shouldn't have done mute source track, but that's okay. I'll go back. This probably won't give me what I want anyway. Maybe it does though. Maybe it works so well, and I'm never complaining again. I will never complain about what just happened again. I'll take it all back. But it has to be good. It has to be good. I'm not gonna lie, that's really impressive. What it just did was super impressive. Wow. 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 I'm taking everything I said back. That is an insane feature that they have on this program. What an amazing feature. The fact that it does that, the drums sound alright, but this sounds like perfect. This sounds so good. I genuinely take everything back I've ever said about complaining about downloading this thing and having to go through all this shit. I actually take it all back. This is insane. This is crazy. I'm actually speechless for how well this worked. That is crazy, dude. Listen. You couldn't even tell that there were drums in here before. That is wild. That is wild. That is wild. I am genuinely baffled. That is insane. I take everything back I said, dude. Holy shit. And that's gonna save me hours, dude. Hours of my life have been saved because I don't need to fuck around trying to get the drums out. They're out. God, I love this program. Wow. Wow, what an amazing update. I still can't even wrap my head around how that works. It's actually like so interesting and impressive to me. And oh my God, it saved me hours of my life. Hours. Actually hours. I would have kept doing this until I died. Like, it genuinely bothered me so much. Like, the drums are too loud. No drums. I don't even know how they did that. God. Oh my God. I'm gonna start crying. Oh my God. And it already sounds infinitely better. Kellen, I'm moved to tears right now. I'm moved to tears. This was great. Perfect even. Now trying to EQ separate things at the same time, like the drums and the high-pitched notes, I could just focus on one thing.
You're cooking?
Yeah, and I needed help, and you're never there for me.
Nick.
Why didn't you ever tell me that FL has a feature where it can just, it perfectly cuts out like the drums or like the bass or the instrument? Why didn't you tell me that?
It has a feature where you can jerk off my penis automatically.
I can't hear you. We are now at the last day where I can work on the saws. This was the last day I had to work on the saws. And no, I didn't figure out how to get rid of the high-pitched notes. They still plague me to this day. Right now, as I'm sitting down, watching and editing this footage, it's the only thing I can hear. I was very dissatisfied with the song at this point. It started off so well, but at one point, I feel like I just lost it, and I was never able to retrieve what I lost. And what did I lose? I don't fucking know. My hearing. Mixing the song, honestly, wasn't that hard because mixing is literally just like what sounds good to you or whatever. I'm just still upset about this song. Like right now, a month after this footage was recorded, I'm still sitting here upset at what I wasn't able to do. I don't know what happened. I feel like I messed up so bad. Like, it was an almost good sounding song, but then I somehow did something that made it this like offbeat trash pile fuck up. In the words of Chaperone, got so close, but then you lost it. That's what she was referring to in Femininomenon. She wasn't referring to anything else. She was referring to my song. Listening to it now, it just disappoints me, man. Let's just move on. Let's move on. Hello, everyone. We need to talk. We're now on day 19. I don't even remember the last day I sat down to record one of these. This week was so busy. I think the last time I did it was Monday, so it would have been the 14th. And today is Saturday, so I missed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I missed 4 days. How could I miss 4 days? I'm supposed to learn all this stuff in a month. The thing is due in like 3 days. What are you gonna do? Well, let me start off with this. I was wrong about how many weeks there are in April. There's 4 weeks. I thought there's only 3. So I actually have to create 4 songs instead of 3, which is good and bad, I guess. I don't know. Number 2, I'm sick. So my week started out like this. Shit ton of homework. Work. Get sick. So I wasn't bedridden sick, but I just had this cold. I had zero energy. I sat down to edit a video, which I feel like doesn't take any energy at all. And then as I'm editing and I'm just doing these small tiny edits, it just was hard for me. I was like, oh, I can't really have to do this, move my mouse. Like, it was bad. So I didn't really get to sit down and record anything or even make music forever because I just had zero energy. I'm still recovering, I'm sure you can tell, but I have 2 days now to make a song. And I know what I want to do for my last song. But for like this song, like, because I only thought I had to come up with 3, right? So I was gonna be like, oh, the last song's gonna be this huge thing that I work on. It's gonna be super cool. But we're not there yet. So I'm gonna make a super simple song. This is a song made out of desperation, but I really think I can get like a cool sounding thing. I haven't made a cool sounding song in my opinion yet. Every song I've made kind of sucks. I'm not happy with the sound and I just kind of had to go with it. And then, you know, if you know the artist, Isabel's Dream, it's this song. Right? It's a very simple, calming, relaxing song. So it sounds like this. And this is it. This is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. It goes for 4 minutes. I definitely can figure out how to make something like this in a day. You know what I mean? With my limited knowledge, I'm sure I could figure out how to do something like that. So we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. So we'll just get started. We're out of time. We're running out of time. Dude, I'm just so in shambles right now. Like, everything is going wrong. Everything is in shambles. This might be my lowest point in life recorded on camera. The song that I wanted to create took inspiration from shoegaze, which I thought would be pretty easy to replicate with the limited amount of time that I have. So all the song really sounds like is a few chords and this really chill drum. And I can do that. There's no way in hell I can't do that. If I can't, then I've learned nothing from this. I've learned nothing from my almost 20 days of working in this program, which it would be embarrassing for me. I'm trying to think, should I start with the drums or a synth? But I think finding the synth first is an important idea just because it will kind of help me find out what type of drums I want. Oh wait, this is perfect, dude. Ooh. I like this. I'm gonna keep this. I don't want to lose this, so we're gonna add another Omnisphere. I just chose a random synth that doesn't sound anything like shoegaze, so we're already off to a great start. I kind of like that. I like this. I'm gonna try some with this, and we can change it. I honestly don't know what I'm going for. I know I said I wanted to create a song that sounded like this, but obviously that was thrown way out the window right when I chose this synth. Well, listen, I was so desperate. I just needed to make something that met the quota. I like that. That was not it. What the fuck was it? I honestly made a pretty good sounding chord progression. It's definitely leaning way more into that synthwave kind of genre, but hey, listen, it's okay. I made a video off of Synthwave, so I mean, we could say it's on brand or something, right? Please go watch that video. Please. Please go watch that video. Please. Please go watch. The more I'm sitting down here and doing this is the less I like it. So I might change it. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep this pattern. We're gonna make a new one. Okay, never mind. I went with this whistle synth because I thought I could make something sounding like C418. Dude, I don't know. I was sick and delusional. I don't know what I was thinking. I spent a really long time building up a chord progression with this synth, and it sounds like some church, hopecore, wholesome, sad, shud-like strand type, I'm running out of buzzword type song. I don't know why I switched off the first synth. I mean, I don't even think it sounded that bad. Yo, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take a break. I'm tired. Let me save this first here. I was losing energy and creativity really fast, so I just decided to be done for the day. I was sick, I didn't have much in me, but on day 20, I could hit the ground running. I'm restarting. I don't like how this sounds. Yeah, I feel like shit today. My nose burns from wiping it so many times and sneezing. Yeah, we're gonna restart. I feel like this isn't what I want to go for, and like what I'm doing is gonna be harder to complete in 2 days. Well, I have a day now. I have 1 day. So let's fucking, oh my god. I started this day by deleting all my progress. I realized I ended up straying way too far from what I originally wanted. So it was my goal to like work back to where I wanted to be, which was making a shoegaze song. So I tried for a long time to get that sound, but I never got the sound that I wanted. And no tutorial was helping me, no synth sounded right, no matter how much I messed with it. I feel like I'm so bad at this. Like, I genuinely feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, which I don't, but like, I'm comparing this to editing because I know how to do it. I have an idea in my head of what I want, and I'm able to execute that with the tools I know how to use. It's just like, it just clicked for me. When I'm learning it, it just clicked for me. I didn't really struggle. It's just not clicking for me. I don't understand what I'm going for. I'm just pressing keys and hoping it sounds good. And then it really doesn't. So I don't know. I don't know what I need a break because I'm genuinely getting frustrated. Like I just haven't been doing this for long, man. Okay. I'm restarting again. I don't know what to do. I ended up restarting again. And exactly like before, I got completely lost again. But I ended up somehow forging together a chord progression that sounded kind of good. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better now because I kind of like this. So we're not going for shoegaze anymore. That's out of the window. This is more of a chill synth track. So lock in. It was Easter, so I had to go home and indulge in family Easter activities. But when I got home, how should I start this? It's night. I have 1.5 days to do this. I couldn't think of anything creatively, so I indulged a little. I indulged in something to help me maybe be more creative or just do stuff that will, I don't know, man. It's over. We gotta really figure something out. And I'm really hoping that what I indulged in is gonna help me get there. And oh boy, did it help. This was probably the best I felt when it came to just throwing shit at a wall. I was like easily able to build off the chord progression I just made. I tried things, and if I didn't like them, I would try something else. To eventually find something that worked. And then build off of that. And like for the first time ever, I finally felt like I was in that flow state. Who knew that I just needed to like indulge a little bit to get there? And no, I'm not talking about family activities, idiot. After building a chord for a while, I found this pluck synth, I think that's what it's called, and I was able to start building a melody off of that. I decided to go even further and add a different segment to my song.
I'm gonna take a small break, but I've made so much progress, dude. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. So, since I'm out of time, I'm gonna just try to make drums, and then I'm gonna mix it afterwards. So, that's my goal right now. We're gonna try to make drums. I gotta find drums. I'm really thinking of like synth wavy drums. I think that's a little harder to find, but we'll work on it. What is that? That's not supposed to be there.
So we finally made it to the moment to where I have to work on the drums. And if you don't know from my past 2 songs, I'm not really good at that.
This is gonna work perfectly.
I didn't feel like writing my whole process about making the drums because to me it's boring and it will save me a lot of time editing, but I was really trying to go for that like chill synth vibe, something like Resonance for example. I watched a few tutorials, but I still stand by that all music tutorials suck and they never help me ever.
So it kind of just gives you a cool effect right there. Next
Okay, I don't care. So what I'm gonna do, I was gonna make drums.
I made drums, and then I made them way too complicated. But then I went back and fixed them. And don't worry, I did remove that horrid snare. This is what I came up with after like 40 minutes. And yeah, I know. It's not good. But don't worry, I realized that it was way too complicated to follow, and I went back and fixed it. Literally character development in real time, everyone. And what I came up with honestly sounds good. Like, I think they're the best drums I've made so far. I'm actually improving, everyone. It took me 21 days, but I'm finally there. I fixed parts of the melody that I disliked and then changed a few more things, and now all I have to do is mix it.
I'm taking a break and I'm mixing the audio. I kind of am at the point of no return. I kind of just gotta do what I have because I'm tired low-key, so I don't want to be up doing this too late. So yeah, here we go.
If you want me to be real, this is my most competent song, which is sad because it's decent at best. But like you can tell I put time into it, approximately two days worth of time actually. Mixing went as well as it does, but then I decided to throw reverb on my drums and holy shit, that made them sound way better. I would say like a 40% increase better, but it's not like you can hear them because...
Oh my fucking god, my audio hasn't been recording this whole time. I don't know why I had it set up like this, but like the next note here would be set up like here, so it would play off beat. And I don't know why I had it like that, which is stupid, but I fixed it. Alright, that sounds good enough to me. I'm done. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Wait, what the fuck does that say? 20 days later? 20 days later.
I don't even know how to explain what happened, but it's now May 11th. And for those who forgot or just wasn't paying attention, I was supposed to finish this video or be done with this like little experiment at the end of April, on April 30th. I don't even know where to begin to explain why I am like 2 weeks into April, and I'm now recording this, but a lot has happened. A lot. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to film this on like finals week, on a month where finals week of school would be. Maybe I wasn't predicting that I'd be working 2 jobs. Maybe I didn't know that my computer would completely brick and just run at like literally 0 frames per second. My SSD was peaking at 1 megabyte, and then I was working 2 jobs, so I wasn't even able to fix it in the time because I had 0 free time. But I'm still treating, okay, we're cheating. Okay, you can't, listen, I really want to do this, and I really have a lot of ideas for this final song, and I really want to do it. So with that being said, I'm going to just continue like I was going to continue, I remember, on Wednesday of that, I don't even know what day it was. So that would have given me Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We've been doing Tuesday, but like Monday night, right? So 6 days. I'm giving myself 6 days to complete this song, and then the video's done, and I'm sending it, okay? This is it. I'm done. No, I'm not missing days, and if I start missing days, this is it. This has gone so far out of control. I thought this was gonna be done. Also, I'm not sick. It's just my allergies are really bad. I just like sneezed like 6 times. A lot has happened, but let me show you some ideas for the song. So my original first few thoughts was I wanted to make a really long song that just kind of goes with whatever. Examples of this. Well Rested by Kirby. This is a 7-minute song, and I don't really know how to explain it or like the genre of it, but it kind of just keeps going, and it keeps just building on this really cool idea. Like, it starts with this beat. Like, it's like this, and then it goes first a while. Let's go like this. Then you got this part. Maybe we do something like that, or along the lines of a song like this. This is one of my favorite Minecraft songs, or video game songs in general. I fucking love this song. So it starts off like this. Starts off beautiful. All right, it does this for, and like I think the key to these songs is just the slow build up, because this goes for like 2 minutes. The Kirby song goes for like 1.5 minutes. I just take my time. I'm not worried about anything. And then, oh my God, dude, this song is so fucking good. Like, genuinely, the song is so good. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just genuinely, and then it goes like, it just keeps building up on this. Like, this kind of came out of nowhere, just like the slowest build of all time, and it goes like, right? And it keeps building up, dude. It just keeps building. It does not stop. Listen, it's just not stopping. And then it gets this massive crescendo, then dies off, and you know what's going on. And then it goes back to the slow build up, and then you're like, oh my God, it's about to do this insanely like massive drop, and it does this, and you're like, oh well, that was kind of underwhelming. Like, why is that all they did? You're kind of like less dissatisfied. But then C418, the fucking goat of everything, was like, you thought that was gonna be the drop? Are you a fucking idiot? Are you stupid? And then like it lets this loop play out, and then he just, oh my God, dude, the song is so, you're like, okay, well, this is the end of the song. But no, it's fucking not, dude. Like, dude, holy shit. Like, I'm okay, now I'm obviously not gonna make something as powerful and as beautiful as a song like this. This song, another fucking genuinely heat song. Now, this is completely different from what I've showed you, but this is like the inspirations that I'm currently drawing from. So listen to this. Listen to this fucking... Dude! It's like, I need to do something like this, or something like... Like, dude, like, that is fucking heat. Like, can we talk about how that is just absolutely heat? Now, I think the most important thing is I'm just gonna find something. I'm gonna make a stupid little melody that I like, and then I just build off of it, which I feel like how all music is made, but I don't know what I want to do, man. Reflecting off of my footage now, I realized that I didn't understand what my producing flow was. I'm sure there's a better way to phrase that. My way of producing. I didn't have any, and I never got to experiment with it either.
I don't think I ever realized what was going on. Like, does starting out with the melody first and then building off of that work best for me? Or starting with the drums so I can get the feel for the song? All things I could have benefited from just trying and experimenting. But I never got to do that. I really like the Minecraft song Taswell, and I wanted to do something that sounded similar to that. I had a moment of self-reflection while building up my melody that I used the black keys a lot. And nothing's wrong with that. I was just really worried that my songs would end up just sounding the same. So it made me very self-conscious moving forward when creating this song.
Dude, I can't wait to go back and watch the audio of me shaking my naked booty cheeks.
Dude, there's one where you're just like on reels, like scrolling reels in front of my phone.
I actually can't wait for you to. You should keep that in. I remember doing this. I completely forgot that I fucking did that.
Like, why did you? Yeah, and you took off her legs, bro. Like, what are we doing? I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Here, I'm cracking. I crack my knuckles.
Wait, hold on.
Stop! You violated the law.
Wait, we gotta do it again. I'm so delayed. Hold on.
Circus in town?
Okay. Hey, man, you have an awesome little bit for your thing.
They're gonna love this.
That honestly was the most eventful thing that happened this day. I was just stuck with trying everything and not liking anything.
I don't like this. I don't like it. What is program 00? What is program 00?
I went through synths, pianos, weird ass percussion things until going back to piano, and I found one that I really liked.
I have no idea where to start. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, this is my least favorite part about this like process so far. It doesn't click for me. Like, video editing just like made sense. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like you can't like look up how to like do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I can't be like how to make a melody because it's never gonna be the melody I want or even like what I'm trying to get towards. I really don't enjoy this process. Like, once I get the ball rolling, that's like when shit starts working, but like just finding anything out at the beginning is just not, it doesn't work well for me ever. With me done complaining, I'm gonna try to figure out some.
But after building a melody I was satisfied with, I didn't really know how to add to it.
I'm tired, bro. I gotta go to bed.
And that's where I ended my day.
I'm giving up looking good for these videos. I've always had like a thing where I was like, oh, I'll dress up a little because I'm gonna be on camera. I can't, dude. I don't even care right now. Like, I just want to do this. I have work in 2 hours. I'm not dressing up just to get undressed into something else. Let's work on the song.
I don't really know what type of song I was going for. I was just trying to get something down on paper so I could actually get somewhere. I'm cutting a lot of it out, but the process of finding an instrument you like and then putting them onto that melody is so time consuming, and it actually takes so long. But after a little while, I came up with this. But here's the issue, part 2, the issue is your tissue. I don't know where to expand from here. Like, this is a roadblock that's been an issue for me for every single song that I've made. But after a little while of brainstorming, I came up with this fun little idea. Like, what if there's this intro part that seamlessly blends into the main song? So my idea was like this. And then the bass drop or whatever. I scrapped it getting faster and I just made it one consistent note, which would sound cooler when it's introduced into the main song.
What do I want to do here?
I was like, oh, this could be a house song. Someone tell me how this could be in any semblance a house song. Oh, you can't tell me? Well, that's okay. I'll figure it out. Obviously, YouTube was going to be my best bet at making decent house drums. But
this sounds like shit.
I have a friend who recently made a house song, so I'm going to take inspiration from him.
I'm going to see how my friend did this. What the hell? These aren't my clips. These are not my clips. Who did this? What? Who is this, bro? Wait, why does it say this? Wait, no, why do the clips say this? Like, do we see what this says? This is what I want it to sound like. Listen. No, not like that, but like, I want the drums to sound like that. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my friend's drum and I'm just seeing what he did so then I can base my thing off of that.
Sorry, I'm stealing your music.
Let's shove this in here. What did I do? Why can't you control see this, man?
This was the biggest waste of time ever. I'm not even like knowledgeable enough, or my ears aren't even trained enough to know what's going on at all. So let's just forget I did this and let's go make the world's worst drums. I'm gonna go make the world's worst drums now. This YouTube tutorial I was following was actually pretty helpful, but I'm just a dumbass and don't know how to make drums. Literally 30 minutes later, dude, I don't even know what to say. These drums fucking suck. That's all I can say. I assumed the reason my drums sounded bad was because it's just like my drums alone. So I just threw a melody on there hoping that would fix them. That's not how that works. If one part of your song sucks, you can't just cover it with something else. Ryan, that's not how that works, buddy. House? It does not sound like this.
Why is it like that?
I was confused why it sounded offbeat, but it was because I made the drums offbeat. God damn it!
I don't know what's going on. I have to eat something before I leave, or I'm gonna be starving at work. But I feel like I made good progress with the drum.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this. I have 5 days left. I'm at a point where like I'm procrastinating to like record these. Like I got home like a few hours ago and procrastinating in my mind is just taking a break after working all day. But like I'm just not really enjoying doing this. We'll see how long it is. I don't have a lot of patience when it comes to this, but we'll figure it out.
The only way to fix the drums were to shift them over and then fix the parts that sounded off. I don't know how I made the drums offbeat. I feel like you have to be like a special kind of stupid to do that. Kid named that. And while I'm here, I fucking hate the way I laid out the snares. They're distracting, hard to follow, and overall not enjoyable to listen to. And it's pissing me off that I have to sit down, edit this, and listen to them. It's actually torture.
Wait, why does it sound like that? What the fuck happened to my... When did this happen?
I had to like go back into the old autosaves to fix this, and I actually can't pinpoint when everything went wrong. It's so over. It's so over, dude. Like, genuinely, how does this happen? Now, I don't really get annoyed when it comes to things like this. I do tedious shit all the time. But things about just music production, dude, I don't know. It just pisses me off. It probably has to do with, like, some of the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. and since I don't know what I'm doing, I don't really enjoy it that much. Or it might be the fact that I can't look up how to do anything because the FL tutorials suck ass. Or even maybe it's the fact that I suck at this, and it probably is that one. After like an hour and a half of troubleshooting, it was finally time for me to add new instruments to this song. These synths sounded really cool, but would I associate them with house music? No. But I mean, who cares at this point? I'm already too far gone. Building the chord progression was actually surprisingly easy, and I feel like I got them to sound pretty cool. But again, it's not house at all. I threw a bass in there, then realized that I didn't like the sound of it at all, so I just switched over to a bass guitar. So now it's time to throw everything together. Now, if you want me to be brutally honest with you, this doesn't sound terrible. I remember being somewhat happy with how the song was turning out, but there was just something in the back of my mind. There was something that was making me feel dissatisfied. There was something about this song that wasn't what I wanted it to be. And I tried my best to fix like every part of this song. The bass, melody, the layout of the song, the key that the notes were being played in, but nothing seemed to fix whatever was off about it. I ended the day not happy. Also, everything was done on the same pattern. I don't know why I did it like that. I'm starting over. I know I have like 4 days left to do this, but I heard a song recently. It's what I wanted my song to sound like, and I don't feel like it sounds like that. Hold on, let me show you. Right, so like that is fucking heat, and like what I was going for is like somewhat, I don't know, it's not what I wanted, but so I'm gonna have to find out what I wanted. It's not gonna sound like that, obviously, but I want my drums to sound like this. Like I could so do that, like, you know what I mean? Like I need to redo it, because this is what I want. We're gonna make something like this. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm making something like this. I don't care. Like I'm actually making something like this. I don't care. I started out with the drums because I wanted some kick-ass drums to go with my song. Here, like, see, here's where my lack of music knowledge also comes in. I don't know what, I hear a clap, I think an open hi-hat or something like that, but that's it. Like, I don't really know what else I'm hearing. And I think that's just like my lack of music knowledge, which was an issue for me. I could sit down and listen to these drums for the rest of my life and still not be able to pick out every single instrument that's happening in it. We went back to YouTube again to watch yet another tutorial. 25 minutes. And I followed this shit to a T. One thing that really confused me was these little percussion sounds for texture is what I think they call them. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't need to worry about that right now. So kick, clap, open hat. Right, dude, I'm so down to just sit here and fucking grind this shit out. All I need to focus on is making the drums. What is... I wish like he would explain what the snare did.
Classic sort of snappy house snare, and also a lot more simple, because all we need to do is just throw some percussion sounds in these spots wherever you want. Just experiment with which spots you want to hit, and you'll start to build up some groove in your loop.
Now, EMD Prod, I'm saying this with the utmost love in my heart, but what the fuck is groove and how do I achieve it? You kind of said to experiment where you put your percussion, but like where? You see, EMD Productions, this is what happens when you don't give me real instructions. I'm like Emmett from the fucking Lego movie. I need to follow the instructions. I tried and tried for actually so long, but I just wasn't able to get anything that I was happy with. So, I'm gonna admit something. I cheated. Can I cheat? Like, I did. And I'm not even upset about it. I called my music producing friend and he helped me make the drums.
I really want this to sound good. I really, like, out of anything, I could do the melody, but I'm doing it. Every time I've called him, he hasn't answered, so we'll see if he answers this time.
I knew it! I was gonna call you to see what you're up to, but I was like, oh, he's probably working, he's probably doing stuff. And then I was like, oh, this is Ryan we're talking about. Ryan.
I work 2 jobs!
The laziest piece of...
I need help making good house drums.
We're on an FL video right now?
No, I want to make my own drums, but I don't know, like, what goes into it. Like, I don't know how to make them sound groovy and snoozy.
I have a trick for you. You know...
No,
Alright, you can make your own house drums. You can follow a YouTube tutorial. Okay, that thing, you see that?
This.
Yeah. Go, you see that right above it? On the where, like, the very top is the channel X, that dial. Yeah, that's the swing dial, so if you turn that up, it'll get more like, that's like, kind of like more house sounds. So let's say...
When are you gonna be home?
I'll be home in like, probably a little before 4, realistically. I'm 10 minutes from Target. I need to jump in and grab it, and then when you turn up the swing, you'll hear it. It'll go like, just try it, bro. Just try it, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Nothing changed. So if I put something on there, it'll swing? Great! Why, when I put the snare in the 16th note, it's placed twice? Did you hear that? I literally just put 1 snare on there.
That's what it is. That's the 16th note.
But why is it playing like twice?
What do you mean? It's going like ba-ba.
But it's like 1 note. It's OneNote, the app from Microsoft.
No, because your clap is playing right before it, and that's playing the 16th note after. And so it just sounds like it's doubled, but it's really only.
Oh!
But okay, if you keep that snare where it was, and you turn up the swing, it'll add more like bounce to your drums, and then you could add shakers or whatever.
Okay, I hear it now.
Like on like a 2 and a 4, like have 2 notes in a group. So like, because when you do like 2, add them in wherever you're gonna add them in. Try doing like, if you're gonna put it on a 4, try doing it on the next 2 or the 2 before it.
So put it on a.
So just,
yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
You can just throw random groups of 2, like wherever you want.
No, but it like sounds bad. Is it because they're too loud? Do you think?
Try turning that down.
Like the velocity?
Yeah, just the overall track volume.
Oh wait, it sounds way better now. So it'd be here, here and here.
Yeah, like that's like the classic. Honestly, bro, as long as you got like a solid kick and snare pattern, and then you just put a hi-hat on every end or every third.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, it's every third out of the 4, 16th note.
Every third word.
So like
every
word.
No. More helpful than any tutorial I've watched in the past month and a half. So we got some pretty good information about the swing. That sounds so much better. It is such a subtle difference, but it sounds so much better. With this new knowledge, I was able to brute force a new, nice sounding pattern. Wait. I like how this sounds. For the first time ever,
I was somewhat satisfied with how the drums sounded. The next step was to throw in some percussion that added texture to the drums. Whatever that means. Through trial and error, I was actually able to make something competent. Yo, I really like those. Wow. This is rare. I've actually made something that I like. Like, I'm actually satisfied with how they sound. That's like unheard of. Bro, it sounds like some like Jet Set Radio shit, bro. Alright, now we're a little ahead of ourselves. This is awesome. Wow. Is this I fell wearing my glasses. Is this what it's like to be good at music? Like, you just like, everything just works and you're like, holy shit. This is awesome. Next, I tried to make a drum fill. I don't know if there are like any rules to this. I just kind of went with what sounded good, which I've been doing this whole time and it's worked out like half the time. And you'll never believe what happens next. I cheated. Again.
Good.
Okay, can you help me throw in hi-hats?
Hurry up, though.
I'm streaming.
Oh, you want it to? Okay.
No, it's fine. Okay, I want to add these, right? I want to add these. He was able to refine my drums to something beautiful, along with helping me fix my drum fill. But I don't know. I need to add like little. I want to like.
I would just do hi-hats on all 16, and then be like, yeah, like that.
What? I feel like I get too repetitive. Horrible idea.
Then you can make the velocity go up as the bar goes on.
I feel like it's too loud.
Mess with the velocity if you want it to sound different, bro.
Nick, you ruined everything. I should never ask you for help. Is there a cymbal crash?
I would just put it. I mean, I don't know. You could put it on the first beat.
Well, I'm just
like
trying
on the
to.
first beat of the whole loop. Usually in house music, the kick doesn't usually leave the 1 and 4. So like when you switch it up on the fill, it kind of makes it sound.
This
little,
one? You don't like it? Does it like ruin the flow? Do you think?
It's just like a little hard to follow.
But I really like this drum fill. I don't even know like what this is. I did, you're right.
I'll just put the crash on the first, maybe. Or you could do a reverse crash.
Is that like that?
Yeah, and then you could have it crash again at the start. I mean, you're gonna have to play with it. Change the length.
Oh wait, that works perfectly.
But not in that. You go to the other.
I know what you mean.
But I think you have to switch.
Oh, thanks, Nick. Wait, I feel like that sounds weird. Hold on, because there's no kicks there.
Just want to make it like at the beginning.
Oh, it needs to be way longer. Okay, I see.
I think it sounded good with the break.
Should I use the snares I'm already using, or should I not?
I mean, that could work though.
Different from the main beat?
Yeah, a little variety could work.
You're right.
Why is your mouse spazzing, bro? Is that your finger? Are you jitter clicking on it?
Yeah.
I was like, why is it playing like that?
Should I use these two?
Yeah.
These sound too different.
I like them. No, I like them.
No, Nick, you hate me. I'll figure out what to do with it. Alright. This is technically cheating anyway, so you kind of ruined everything.
Alright, enjoy your mix. Can't wait to hear it.
Thanks, Nick.
Oh! I just spilled everywhere, bro.
I am in forever debt to my great friend Nick. He genuinely helped me through so much. These drums are actually the best thing I've ever made so far throughout this entire month and a half. I know I cheated, but I really wanted to make this final song something special and something I could be really proud of. But regardless, things are actually starting to look up. I messed with the drums a little more to get them exactly where I want them to be, and now it's time to create the melody. The thing with house melodies is that I don't understand them. But what have I understood throughout this whole video? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And what has that achieved for me? I said achieve, not suffer through. I went down this rabbit hole of trying to find this Splatoon sounding synth because I thought that'd sound cool. But to get that, I would end up having to make my own synth sound. and I'm nowhere near that skill level at all. Eventually, I just decided to start out with a piano because I know I can change it later. So build a melody I did, and yes, I'm using the black keys again. That's all I fucking use for some reason. Exactly what I would call a house, but you know what? It doesn't sound bad at all. Y'all, this sounds fucking heat. I ain't gonna lie. And what a great way to end off day 45. Day 25, because this is only a 1 month challenge.
There's currently a tornado watch going on right now, but I don't care because no one's home and I can just play my song through the speakers. I'm redoing the melody. I know I'm not on the right thing right now. Let me get to it. I don't want it to be this. I can find it sounds kind of stupid and gay, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna try to do something different, okay? Other than that, if I get swept up and die to a tornado, that's what happens, but I'm gonna be playing shit off my speakers, so there's not gonna be a lot of commentary. Do you care? Is this even going in the part of the video? Probably not. I start to build up a new melody, but this time using a synth instead of a piano. Ooh, wait. It's starting to sound like banjo. Y'all hearing this shit? Y'all, we're getting somewhere. The issue with building up this melody was I really liked where it was at, but I had no idea of how to expand on it. So the first thing I thought to do was just extend it. Back at this, I actually didn't do a horrible job. I assume I did when I originally did it, but now listening back to it like a lot of months later, it's actually not that bad at all. What I just realized is this whole sample right here, I can change it. So like, if I don't want it to be this the whole fucking time, like it's just like this, I can change it. Like that's the great thing about this. So say I want to change like after the drum fill, right? So then it's like, that could be its own thing. Like, that's its own little section of the fucking song. Demonstrated quite horribly, but you get the gist. And I know I've said this not too long ago, but even more than ever now, things are really starting to look up. I got a cool melody, nice drums. I just gotta add some pads and this song's gonna sound sick. I'm really fucking hype about how this sounds. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, this is this is groovy as fuck. We're gonna add some effects to it now. By effects, I mean other instruments. It's weird how I can mix those things up. This is where I started to get like really complicated again by wanting to add all these layers that may hinder the song. Wait. I started a notes tab of synths that I like the sound of, and then use that later to add these synths to the melody. But why the fuck does this like synth plugin with 2 trillion synths not have like a favorites button or like a tab or something like that? Like, what are we doing? Let's grow up, please. When I was working on this, I don't think I really understood how to layer things, because it was pretty much just the same melody again with another instrument playing over it. I tried cutting down the notes a little bit, but it still feels like a lot of substance wasn't being added. I don't know, is this layering music, people? Or am I just an idiot? There were a few more instruments added, like 2 more. I'm planning on adding pads, and I don't know, I'm just gonna figure out how I want to do the song, because I have tomorrow and then I'm done. My main goal today was, like I said, to add pads. I can put as many instruments as I want, but the song's never gonna sound full. Is that like a good use of the word there? Pads were honestly kind of hard to make for this song. They either didn't like fit with the synth I was using, or were too loud, or I just didn't even like the sound of some of them. There were a lot of variables at play, making this a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. This is the point where I feel lost again, because I don't know what to do, and I feel I don't like this. I mean, I do, but it's not what I want. Realistically, I want something that sounds like this. And I know I keep bringing up this stupid ass song, but I don't know how to make or find a synth that sounds like that. I just feel lost when it comes to that. Cause like, I kind of just made this out of I don't know, I didn't have time. This is where I started getting frustrated again, because I wasn't meeting any of the expectations I set for myself. And like, yeah, the main melody doesn't sound bad, but the way my brain works is I have this very specific idea of what I want, and if I can't achieve that, or rather know how to achieve that, I feel like I failed. It turns out this whole time I wasn't recording on my camera. But you know what? The song is due tomorrow. I'm gonna find a synth I like, I'm gonna hash it out, and we are going to make a banger of a song. If you guys want me to be honest, I don't care anymore. Fuck this whole month thing. Fuck trying to get this beat done within a week. I want it to be good, and it's gonna be good, and I'm working 2 jobs. I don't have time to do it, so I'm having time now, so I'm gonna do it. I don't even care anymore. I'm like, I don't even. It's genuinely over. Like I've had 0 time to work on anything I've wanted to. I'm just complaining now. So we're gonna make this what I want. The drums are still what I want, but I don't like the melody, so we're gonna figure out something to do with the melody. Okay? We're gonna make a whole new melody for the 3rd time. I have time today. Thank God. Let's make a really cool song. Because I haven't even gone to the part, because the people who I want to listen to my songs aren't even here. Like, they're in a different state, so like there's no point. Like, I can't even record it until later anyway, so might as well do this in the meantime instead of just sit on this footage. Yes, I can edit it and then add it later, but I'm not doing that because I genuinely want this song to be good. I also don't feel like writing a script or anything right now, so I'm not. Let's get into it. I have this, if anyone remembers. I mean, yeah, of course you guys remember. To you, it's literally like a 1 second time jump. For me, it's been multiple days, but this is what I had.
So my drums are still perfect. I'm not changing the drums, but we're deleting this. And I want something like Spectra Ocean Dream Circuit or whatever. That's what I'm going for. Again, this is what it sounds like. So it's fucking make a melody. Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore either. I'm labeling this part of my life as my crash out era. Like not as a bit. Like IRL in real life, I was genuinely crashing out. Kellen, what do you want? What do you want?
I'm trying to record, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, be quiet. I'm just trying to record a video in here.
Kellen, I haven't been able to record something for actual weeks.
So busy. I haven't been able to record anything. Yeah, well, maybe you should learn from Will. And be unemployed.
And be unemployed?
Yeah.
This is not a bit. I ended up buying another plugin for some reason. I don't know. It's not like I'm gonna know how to use it anyway. I'm not being pessimistic, by the way. It's like a plugin where you can create your own synths and sounds or whatever. Like something you learn through years of experience. I don't understand what any of this means. It doesn't matter that I don't know what this or 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 this is, because that's presets, so it doesn't matter. And I was able to find something sick. The melody basically built itself. Oh wait, but there's one massive problem with the synth. For some reason, it won't play some notes if they're placed too close together. And for the life of me, I could not figure out why the middle note couldn't play. But it was less of a notes issue, and it was more of a it can't play notes fast issue. I even tried like outsmarting it by putting the same instrument on a different layer. But of course, that didn't work either. I don't understand this synth, because it's not doing what I want it to do. Looking at the synth didn't help me either, because I wrote in my script, it's not like I'm gonna know how to use it anyway. Oh my god, bro, play the fucking note! Y'all gotta understand this. I'm in my crash out era. Any minor inconvenience is gonna throw me off the fucking edge. I know it's not a good look for me, but hey, this is real life, okay? Regardless, I spent a while making a melody with the limitations that the synth set for me. It's just not fast enough, bro. I can't do this synth because it doesn't do the thing. I'm so hungry. I have to eat. I can't. I'm not gonna be satisfied with it. Like, I can't do it, dude. I can't. I don't know if I can do this. I genuinely, like, I get so frustrated when I'm doing this. It's... Hi, Penny. I get so incredibly frustrated when shit just doesn't work, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What I want is just not working, and I can't find a way to turn it off. I can't find a way to fix it without making it stupid. I just can't do it, man. I can't. I actually just can't. It's so frustrating. Like, I don't get this. I don't get it. I thought I learned something within like the month of me doing it, but I learned nothing. My formula has stayed the same. I just hit my MIDI keyboard until I think something sounds good. My patience is at an all-time low because I've been doing this for 2 hours. Like, I can't anymore. With all that being said, I am at an all-time low. It's like I hit rock bottom. Nothing seems to be working out for me, and my patience with this program is dwindling. So I need to suck it up and figure something out. I just don't know how I'm gonna pull it off. I leave for vacation in 3 days. So I have 2 days to get the song done, and that's all. I'm done. I'm done, dude. I've extended this video a month in advance. Mainly that's the lack of time that I had, but I've just went down this rabbit hole. I don't even have lighting up anymore like I used to have this well lit. I look horrible right now. What is this? Like, what is this weird light right here? That's never been there before. Everything is crumbling. So I'm gonna lock in. We cut someone from work tonight, and it was me. And I'm not gonna sit around and be exhausted because I want to do this. I want to get a video out. I uploaded a video in February. It's June in 3 days. It's so over. Like, I don't even... I figured something out with the synth. Now, I did cheat again. I was showing him because I was like, you can't play these in order when, like, this is turned on, right? All right, see, because it creates a chord. It creates a chord if you click a single button. So he was like, why don't you just turn off the clip and then recreate the chord? And it creates the exact same sound. I don't even know why it took me that long to figure that out. I didn't think it sounded the same, but I think I was just clicking the wrong chords. So we're gonna lock in. We're gonna make the melody today. We're finishing the melody today. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done talking. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I figured it out. I know how this is gonna get done. Okay, we got this melody, right? Everything's gonna work out now, right?
Why is it off beat?
Oh my god. It sounds off for some reason. I just spent 40 minutes on this melody, and it doesn't even work. Literally another huge amount of my time wasted. And FL is having major audio clips.
But it's not clipping.
What is going on? Now, this audio clicking isn't that big of a deal, but it's annoying as hell, especially when I'm trying to figure out why my melody isn't mixing with my drums well. So I literally try everything. I restart the program, my computer. I tried to change the sample rate in FL. I scrolled endless Reddit threads, FL forums, even went through my audio settings to end up finding nothing. I couldn't find a single fix. And on top of that, I'm wasting more time. I'm 20 days over the due date for this video. And I'm wasting time on something that seems so easily fixable. Screw the melody. Screw the sample rate thing that's making my fucking audio click. I don't have the time to deal with these things. Nor do I have the time to deal with this song. I hate making music. I hate it so much. I made another melody. But as always, it doesn't sound the way I wanted it to sound. A lot of the reason this has taken so long is because when I'm off work, the first thing I'm thinking about is I want to work on Ry Burnson. That's the first thing I think of. But for this project and this video in particular, I've been putting it off because I don't enjoy it at all. Like, it's like I'm like procrastinating to do it. I don't know. I just haven't been enjoying myself while doing it. So why do it? This isn't like a joke or anything. Like I'm not gonna sit down and do something I genuinely dislike. And I've come to that realization now because I'm leaving soon. I would like to get the rest of this footage done. I would like to, because I have some like script stuff I need to do and some other recording so I can have all the footage and be able to edit this video. So I think I'm done. I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. I'm going to do one more thing because I did say I'll have 4 songs. So I'm going to do a little bit of mining off camera. And the 4 songs going to be a little secret to everyone. Okay?
You know my tongue. Hi, I'm Nick.
What's your background with music?
Oh, I play guitar badly sometimes.
Hi, my name's Nick. I'm a DJ from Bushwick.
My name is Nick. I've been a drummer since I was about 3rd grade. I'm a music producer. I go to school for recording arts and I DJ.
Does it seem like you do a lot with music?
So much. Every day of my life surrounded by music, can't escape it. I use Looperman.
What's your relation to me?
I'm Ryan's boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm Ryan's friend. Wait, should I not look at it? I'm Ryan's friend. I'm Ryan's friend.
I just love Ryan.
I love Ryan.
Fortunately, I've known him all my life. Every day I've seen him pretty much, so can't escape it.
What do you think I'll do, Nick?
I think Ryan's gonna do great because he's my friend and I love my friends and I love Ryan.
I got high hopes. Man, I got so high hopes for my boy.
I think you'll do really good because I know you've just been working really hard on this, so I'm excited.
Do you think you'll like any of the songs that I make?
I think Ryan's gonna do a really great job with the songs.
Yeah, I've heard little snippets and I think I'll enjoy them.
Do you have any expectations or anything like that?
Man, he's a very creative person. I think the bar is very high and I'll be very sad if I get let down.
Well, let's see how it goes.
I hope you don't disappoint.
I'm expecting some break beats, some synths, some retro stuff, and some goo-goo.
I love retro things.
Yeah.
Do you like retro things?
I do love retro.
I expect good music from Ryan. From Ryan.
Dude, this sounds really.
I like the build-up.
That was the first song I've ever made.
That was
really
better than mine.
That's so much work. What would you give it out of 10? 8?
For reference, was this your first song ever?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7 because it's your first song ever. I was gonna say 7.5.
6,
I'll give it like an 8. I actually like it.
I'm giving it an 8 for effort.
8. Wow. That could totally be in a retro video game.
Wow, if it was in retro.
This is so Mario Kart Wii 2007.
Dude, it's from Mario Kart. We all know this thing.
No, we don't.
Wait, is this Mario Kart something? Sorry.
retro beat.
Yeah, free.
That actually is true.
Okay, this was fire. That was gas.
It's like under.
Oh, I really like that.
Alright, that ruined it. That ruined it.
I really like that ending.
Was that on purpose?
That one gets a 9.
That's a 9.
Yeah,
That's a 9 out of
10.
10.
That's a 10, and then it's like the peak cinema.
But it's like,
You should post it on Reddit. They might like it.
Yeah.
Fruger Reddit.
Oh! Wait, so are we saying like 8, 9?
9.
I'm moving up the bar. Elliot's moving up the bar.
So it's a 9.2.
Bar. Is this Silent Hill? It's kind of chill wave vaporwave. Yeah, the 58 analog. I actually do. This is actually gas. This is good. Look at this song! Here it comes. And say goodbye to the cat.
That's a 9.5.
That is 9.5.
That's a 9.5, Ron.
That might be my first 10.
That's my favorite.
That's 9.5.
I mean,
That's my favorite.
That's my favorite.
That's my favorite.
That was pretty good. Everything else down.
That was like a 12. Guys, I didn't spend that much time on that one.
12 hours. That's my favorite.
That one was extremely good, so you should be proud of yourself.
Okay, guys, this is.
Dude, Toby Fox wants you.
Is this the final one?
He just wants me.
Are we saying the best for last?
Is it Magnum Opus? I already gave you a 10.
Chad, it's 2,900.
100,000. Is that us?
Dude, I might spin this.
What the fuck? they got their shit together. Beat switch. This is the Okay. Shut up. Yo, hold on some lo-fi. I'm waiting for it to come back in.
That's hard. Wait, I'm transporting. Dude, this audio wave looks really good. I was just visualizing. Wait, it's talking to the bird. Okay, Ryan, did you make? Cause that was like fire.
Is that it? I genuinely don't know. Yeah, I think that's it.
That gets an 11.
Guys, I don't.
That truly wasn't.
This is the point of my life where I was like, it's where my computer started breaking and I was just crashing out. So like, I like those house drums Nick helped me make, and then
You use them for that?
yeah, and then
No, because some of the funny part is like some of those drum lines, like the drum stuff, and there was actually really good. There's like good sound design with like some of the
Uno strings was so fucking fun. That was cool.
I had a lot of fun making.
Yeah, that's a 12. Easy.
Wow. Okay, well my laptop's about to die.
And your phone's about to fall.
Oh my god!
Watch, this is gonna go in the video.
Stop! You stopped recording it and ruined and deleted the video.
What was your thoughts about song 1? It was a lo-fi one.
Thought it was really good. I think I gave it an 8 out of 10. It was my favorite.
Song 1 was a little bit of a struggle, but it was your first song. It was your first song ever made.
I think the melody could have been a bit too complicated at points, but
you know, everyone has that first song that they struggle with that, you know, they have a vision but they don't quite achieve it, and I saw that vision. I just think that there was a few tweaks that needed to be made, but you did a very good job for your first song, because it was much better than my first song.
no, genuinely great. I like the layers, I like the sound choice. I think it all came together really well. For the first song, it was definitely better than my first song.
I like the piano melody you had. That was cool.
The layering really caught my eye. I really like the, what was it, guitar, sitar, whatever it was.
Okay, what about song 2? Any thoughts about that was Mario Kart?
Song 2 is a banger.
That one was fire. It's probably one of my favorites.
No, I really liked it. I really liked the sample. That was probably my favorite.
That was your favorite?
That was my favorite.
I think you did a good job with the drums. I liked the little fruitiger. Like, I liked how you kind of crushed the sample at the very start and made it kind of fruitiger. It was pretty good.
I think the drum selection too, the sound of it.
Can we grow up?
I'm a big fan.
I'm sick of everyone, because during Nick's recording, everyone's fucking around. It's like no one cares about him. I care about me. What about song 3? You know, that was the synth one. Seemed like everyone was.
Oh yeah, that was probably my favorite.
That one I think creatively was, it was fire. Honestly, like that one really caught me, like, because the drums went well with all the instruments you picked. I think the overall like mix of it was really good.
What about song 3? That was the synth one.
Yeah, it'd be awesome, I would tell you, but Nick keeps shining the laser in my eye, and it's actually, please stop. Oh, that one was really good. I really liked that song.
Evoked some emotions out of me.
So.
At the very end was really good.
No, it sounded like a soundtrack. Like, it literally did sound like analog horror, like Local 58, like TV station, late night, like kind of scary, 3 a.m. I enjoyed that. That was good.
I thought the sample was great. I don't know how you got that sound for your synth, but
I bought a program for that.
Okay. No, it worked great. That was probably my favorite.
I don't know. It was just like eerie. Like I really saw. It was really like, I think what Kellen said, like a soundtrack. Like I saw like, I could have gone commercial. I think it could have been like memorable for whatever title, but it was really nostalgic for me.
That was a great progression from your first song. Like there was a huge difference in like sound quality.
I made it in 12 hours, so I'm surprised it like came out like that.
Like one sitting?
Dude, sometimes your best projects are the shortest lived.
No, that's facts.
Are you being interviewed right now, you little bitch?
What about the final song?
final song was a banger. It was so fire. You know, you might be the next Sophie.
I think for what you were going through in your life, it really reflected who you are and what your story and journey was, and we all just have fun sometimes, you know? It's just...
We don't troll around on it.
Yeah, that's how it starts. I mean, I still do that to this day.
No, song 4 was definitely my favorite.
Oh,
like, it was so good. I really like the bird sounds. That made it for me. And then the Spanish uno, dos, tres.
It really I like to show my Mexican origins.
I like that too. That's what was my favorite.
But honestly, some of those fills in there, some of the sound selections, it was really... I think... I liked it though, honestly. Even though it was like a joke, it was fire.
Out of all the songs, what was your favorite?
My favorite song was the third one, but like my favorite. You actually had very good elements of sound design in the fourth song, and like honestly, if you actually made that a serious song instead of a joke, it would be kind of fire.
The second one, honestly, I really like the little filter effects and stuff you chopped up. Like it was like, I don't know, I could see that's like a good remix out that I listened to.
Do you have any final thoughts or anything?
That was my favorite.
Okay. Get the fuck out of here.
I think you got the creative mind. I think musically you're gifted in a way that you can see the final project and you can see how it comes together. And I think if you keep working at it and you want to do it as a hobby, definitely have a bright future.
Well, that's just very nice of you, Nick.
I'm only saying that because I'm your friend.
Okay, wait, my final thought.
The reason I was so frustrated at myself during this challenge was because I think music is such an important art form. The fact that you can draw strong emotions from just random instruments aligned on a pattern isn't something that happens by accident, and it's super fascinating to me. And being a perfectionist with all the projects that I work on, I want them to be the best that they could possibly be. That's why I deleted so many songs I spent hours on, or rewrote the script multiple times, or even why this video is a year late. My original final thoughts of this video were actually really negative. I was gonna say something along the lines of, oh, since I didn't understand music theory, that really hindered my enjoyment of the whole process altogether. But after sharing the music that I created with others around me, people who I genuinely care about, it made me realize that through all the frustration and procrastination and irritation, it was the process of sharing music that made it worthwhile in the first place. And that's what music, to me, has always been about. Sharing the experience with others, staying up to do a listening party when a new album drops at 12 a.m., going to a concert with a few friends to some niche artist you've barely ever heard of, listening to one of the best songs ever created on a Discord call on repeat for hours at a time, or even your coworker sharing their Brazilian funk playlist with you. Did I meet the goals and expectations I set for myself at the very beginning of the video? But did I learn a new skill that I genuinely never saw myself doing? Yeah, I did. And what's better than finding a different way to procrastinate on the same video that I've been trying to make for over a year now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, it genuinely means the world. Like, I don't know how you made it to the end. I'm just like happy that there's people supporting me and being able to sit through my bullshit for hours at a time. I just want to let you know I really appreciate you. Hopefully this is the start of a new Ryburnson era. I'm going to be posting monthly. I have hopefully videos lined up. By the time that this should go up, which is February, I should have a video for March and whatever. If Ryan, you're not doing that, what the fuck is wrong with you? I have nothing lined up.